Wait.
Ah.
Wait. I think you can hear me twice. Fuck.
Oh. Can I? Oh. I'm moving. Is it? No. Oh. Oh wait, like is my Windows active? Maybe that's why.
Okay, wait. I guess this is how we will do it. Wait,
Okay.
why am I a mono? Wait, what the fuck?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Left ear only. Yeah, I don't know why it was on mono, but this should work. I don't know why. Okay, no one's moving now. That's good. What? Is she only moving if I... Oh my god.
Oh, is it?
Hopefully this works. Can we also get a volume check? Sorry, we're just trying to figure everything out here. Volume check. Leoha, everyone. Non, what's your greeting again?
Kononon.
Kononon. Very
I
cute.
love the Leoha. It's so cute too.
Non is quiet. Okay, give me a second. How about that? Lyra's loud. Lyra's loud. Okay. Non's quiet. Lyra's loud. Lyra is like thunder. Okay, I will decrease my volume a bit here. Is this better? Non, you want to say something?
Yeah. I will you, Leoha.
Ah. Love Non. Non is so freaking cute.
You're so freaking cute.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love hearing your voice every single time. It brings me so much comfort.
It does. Well, I'm glad to hear that, but it's very embarrassing. It sound good? Oh, let me change this thingy. Okay, there we go. Today, if it sounds good, we'll start. Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll also do a bit of introductions. I am, for anyone who's new, I'm Lyra Valkyria from, where am I from? VNU's first generation, Symphoria. Nice to meet you all. And Non, you want to introduce yourself?
Okay. Kononon. I am Prism Project's 4th generation. Purist, Maiden in Wonderland. No.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That was like a jump scare.
Sorry, it's my uncle form.
Your uncle form.
Yeah.
Lyra is still a bit loud. Okay, wait, give me a second. Can I... How about that? Will this... Oh, oops. Sorry. There we go. Well, you guys have told me that before. I was like too quiet. So I'm trying to adjust the volume so that I am louder in general. Non, can you say something?
Well, we will papa.
Does she sound better? Much better.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, sorry for all the technical issues. I'm, as usual, fighting my audio equipment, fisticuffs. Just always fighting. It's never-ending battle.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
The tech stuff always comes in randomly.
It's very, very frustrating. People always ask me, like, what's your least favorite part of VTubing? And I'm like, literally, audio problems. Like,
yeah.
Actually audio problems, because I just don't fucking understand them.
Yeah, especially like, something's happening and it's like, what the fuck? What's
Yeah.
going on? I'm sorry, I can't fix it. I guess you're gonna have some scuff audio.
Yeah. And like the shitty thing is like you want to just be like, yeah, you guys are just gonna have scuff audio, deal with it, but like it's such a big part of especially a VTuber stream. Like 90% of it is audio, so if your audio is shit, like, you know, it really hurts your stream, right?
Yeah, mine still is like mostly internet issues. I never know whether it's like YouTube's end or my end that's being stuff, but
you were just saying right before stream. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm close to an area where there should be good internet. I don't know why my area is like, you know, fuck you in particular. Yeah.
Now there's Leo double
what? Oh. Are you speaking, Leola?
Oh my god.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh my god. Wait, now it should be double again, I think. How about that?
Holy cow.
Is that better? I don't know why this keeps undoing itself. If it's double again, please let me know. I don't know why it's because I have double audio, but one is only mono for some fucking reason. So I have to manually mute it on my audio interface, and then when I mute it, it keeps unmuting itself.
Man, so weird. Holy cow.
Fucking audio issues. I swear to God.
I give you a little virtual hug.
Oh, thank you for the virtual hug. I need it. I need it before I go insane. I feel like I'm getting gaslit by my audio equipment all the time. It's like constantly.
Man. Yeah, like man, your audio problems is like a whole lot more than I ever had to handle, because I didn't think that you would go through like so much in such a small amount of time.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like fighting my audio stuff yesterday too. My mixer for my next cover, he was like, you know, I really wouldn't spend this much time trying to fix it with you, because like it, you know, because obviously it's like stressing me out too. But he was like, but you have such expensive equipment, like it should be better than this. I'm like, why isn't it working?
Oh, that's pain.
Pain indeed. But okay, hopefully that works. Again, you guys, if you hear the double audio, let me know. If you hear double BGM too, also let me know. But hopefully it should be okay. And sorry, I know it took like a whole 10 ass minutes for me to get the audio going. But today's stream is a true crime stream. And if you are not familiar with true crime, it is where we talk about and walk through the events of a true crime. So the all of the things we're going to talk about today are real. So if that bothers you, you probably want to excuse yourself or something. These are real events happening to real people. That being said, we are talking about murder. So we're going to do our best to be as respectful as possible to those who actually died through these events. And while this is a form of entertainment, I just don't want anyone to get the wrong idea about the stream itself. We're not trying to make fun of any of the victims, or we might make jokes, but we're definitely not, you know, it's all the utmost respect to the dead and their families, and they are still grieving as this case has not been closed. So we would also ask that you guys also have that same level of respect towards the deceased, especially. And what other disclaimers are there, None? Have I missed anything?
Like, do not send hate to anyone. Even
yes.
like right now, the trial is ongoing. We don't know whether, like 100% for sure, whether like the person who is being charged is actually the person who's being charged. Let's not have a defamation case for us, okay? Because that's also happening too.
Yeah, apparently there's also a defamation case actually happening. So just be aware that everyone is innocent until proven guilty, even if Non and I keep saying that he is the killer. We are not professionals. This is just to speculate and to kind of have fun, again, with no means of disrespect. So yeah, please don't go sending hate messages to any parties involved, as they are all real people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Let's be respectful. And again, even if we do make jokes, it's all in good fun. Yeah.
Or we're just coping.
Yeah, we are just coping. Probably mostly just coping, to be honest.
It's like one of those things.
I was like watching a bunch of videos last night to prepare for this stream today, and like last night I legitimately was so scared.
Oh really?
Like I think I slept really late, and my roommate, I heard her taking a shower, but so I thought she went to sleep afterwards, but I heard like kind of like a crash, and and then my cat started like growling, because they growl when they are scared or upset, like they're like dogs, and they started growling, and I was like, they only growl usually if it's like a stranger or something, so I got like really scared. I like went and fucking locked my door, like that's how scared I was.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is so scary.
Yeah, when I watch too much true crime stuff, it actually like spooks me out. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's like the more I watch them, I'm like, it's fun staying in my room.
Yeah. Also, the interesting thing is that this particular case, and the reason why I was extra scared is that this case, there really hasn't been a true motive yet.
Yeah.
We haven't uncovered a motive yet for the killer, and it seems almost like random. So yeah, so we'll talk about that too. Should we kind of start like at the very the beginning? I don't know where is a good place to start, Non.
Yeah, I don't really know either. I did hear like some stuff that like on why they thought that this one particular person is probably most likely suspected to be the killer. Should we just like do like an overview of like the crime that had happened?
Yeah,
and then go more in detail later on.
Yeah, we have a little drawing board here, so we'll be doing doodles along the way to help you guys kind of illustrate the timeline for things. But I didn't write like extensive notes or anything. I felt like we're just gonna ramble on stuff, so we might not be 100% accurate. But if you guys are interested in the case after the stream, you can go check out some. There's a bunch of news videos on it too. So.
Yeah, I was rewatching it multiple times because like I keep on getting distracted. And I'm like, oh wait, I missed something.
There's a lot of stuff. I think the most meaty thing is, okay, so let's start with the fact that this is a quadruple. The echo's back. Why? I did nothing.
What? Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. What if I do? Am I muted? Am I muted if I do this? Can you hear me?
You sound good to me.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I do this, it's okay? Maybe it's a keyboard shortcut? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Sounds good? Okay. Maybe this will fix it. Anyway, this is a quadruple homicide, meaning there are 4 people who were murdered. 4 people. And they were all living in one house. And there were actually 2 more people in that house. 2 survivors, right?
Oh, yeah. And these people was survivors?
Yeah, there were 2 survivors.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the base of it. It's kind of crazy how, like, when Nona and I first planned this stream, it was very much like speculative and there wasn't that much information. Basically, what we knew was this information that Nona had posted and some more like details of how the thing went down. So they lived in this house. The house was, let me see if I can do like a very basic. The house is like a really big house. Oh, I'm getting cut off here. Here, wait. This is the cutoff line.
Okay.
The house kind of looks like this from the side. So there's two floors here, and there's only 1 floor in the basement. So at the time when this case was first released, we knew that there were 2 people sleeping here, 2 people sleeping here, and we assumed that there were 2 people sleeping here, which this is actually going to be incorrect as they found out more details. There's actually 1 person sleeping on the first floor. But this is what was assumed at the time that this case was first released. And then the 2 people that were murdered, or the 4 people that were murdered, were up here. So those 4 people were murdered, and it was 3 female and 1 male. So it was 2 roommates and then a girl and her boyfriend. They were all murdered that night. And we also know that they were murdered by stabbing. So they were all stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people to be like, that is,
yeah,
4 people stabbed to death, 1 male. That is not something that's easy to do. And yeah, pretty crazy if you think about it.
Right? Like, I would have thought there would be like a lot, like, I don't know, like they can get easily overwhelmed or something, but I didn't think that was gonna be like this. Yeah.
Or like, you know, I feel like stabbing is kind of slow, right? Like if you stab someone, they don't die instantly.
Yeah.
You have to stab them like multiple times in the right places for them to die. I would imagine that, you know, it's like, takes a very long time to do that.
I think like the person who's currently getting accused, maybe they kind of are slightly aware, because I heard that I don't know if they taught this in particular or not, but like they studied like forensic science and stuff like that, and a lot on like crime and things. So maybe that's how like they learned a lot more, especially like because I think they were also doing a research paper on other serial killers and stuff too.
I think the background of the current suspect is really the scariest part. But before we get to the suspect, it's kind of interesting because at the time when this information had been released, it was said that these 4 died of stabbing, right? But these 2 survived, and the 2 that survived also had no idea. And what they were saying was that when they woke up, they tried to wake up their roommates, but the roommates wouldn't wake up, so they called a friend to help wake them up. And because they wouldn't wake up, they called 911, which is very difficult to believe because they were all stabbed to death. So it should be very obvious that they were dead. So that was very, very suspicious. Yeah. It was very, very, very suspicious because, you know, it's so obvious that they're dead. how could they have
Yeah.
mistaken them for being asleep, you know?
Yeah.
So I think initially the suspicion was kind of on these two down here. So that was kind of like the very beginning. And also there was this weird trail of phone calls that one of the girls up here, she made 7 phone calls to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, was she drunk?
So we don't know because he never picked up. He never picked up. So obviously like the ex-boyfriend was suspected for a while too. And yes, all of them partied the night before and came home around between like 2 to 3 a.m. drunk.
Yeah.
Presumably drunk. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they're
were
all
drinking.
part of like sororities and frats, right?
Right.
Sororities.
So they were partying and stuff. But the also another weird thing was one of the girls up here at the top ordered DoorDash at 4 a.m.
Yeah. DoorDash. Yeah. And like the time of the murder is like shortly after that, right? Also around 4. Yeah.
It was around like 5. So we can guess that actually a lot of them might have actually been awake during this time.
Yeah.
And like I said, the correction here, where is the eraser tool?
It's like on the side.
Is that there was one here and one sleeping in a room here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The autopsy report has been published, but actually I know it's been published a while ago, I think, but we don't have, it's not publicly published, but they've been talking about it. But they came too late. I think they came really late. So they don't have the actual time based on that, but the time is based off of a bunch of other things, which we'll get to in a second. But this is the final layout of actually how it happened. And this roommate here, she actually said she heard stuff, which is like crazy.
Was she the same one who also saw the killer too and then locked herself in the door? Okay.
Yeah,
that was so scary.
That was so freaking scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these were kind of like the facts that we had. And up until recently we had no idea. We thought maybe one of these roommates were kind of sus, or maybe the ex-boyfriend was kind of sus. But recently they have arrested a suspect. So the current main suspect of this case is I don't remember his last name. His name's Brian.
Okay. Main. Oh.
Very sus.
Yeah. Brian.
He has like a long last name. I don't remember.
Yeah. we'll just call him Brian. You know, we can call him, B-chan or something too.
Oh, B-chan, yeah. Or B-kun.
B-kun.
B-kun. Yeah, so he was arrested. I don't know like what the initial like reasoning, like how they were able to get the arrest warrant. Do you know?
I know like all the things that led up to a lot of like why he's being called out and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So first of all, for one of the rooms with two people who got shinde imasu.
Unalived.
Yeah, unalived. There was a military knife near their bodies and stuff.
Oh, right, the sheath.
Yeah, the sheath. Yeah. And then like so that's like one of the evidence and stuff. Another one was like his phone was like really weird. So it would show him like going around certain areas, and then like the way like the phone signal gave off, it's like it's dead at certain areas, especially around like when the murder case was happening too. Like I think it got it when he was like driving around the neighborhood, and then it died off somewhere, and then it came back on when he's like dashing out of the area where the house is at. Yeah.
So I guess, you know, your phone has kind of like a GPS signal on you at all times, and so this guy, the crazy thing about Bikun, he is not from the house. He's unrelated to the house. The crazy thing about Bikun is that Bikun is a criminology student?
Yeah,
I don't know
like
exactly what.
Yeah, like forensic science.
Yeah, and like criminal psychology.
Yeah.
And he was getting his PhD 10 minutes from where this murder took place. So this murder took place in Idaho, and he was getting his PhD from a school in Washington, I believe, and it was just like a 10-minute drive, I believe.
But is it not a university called Washington in Idaho?
No,
Wait, where is
no, I think it's actually in Washington. I didn't know Washington and Idaho were that close, but I don't know anything about geometry, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know either. There was like apparently there's a university called California in Philadelphia. Wait, what was it?
What?
Yeah. Wait, let me.
So confusing.
Yeah, because I saw like a meme video, and then out of all the ones, I thought that one was fake, and it's like no, like there's a comment. I was like, oh, it's kind of funny because everything is fake except for that university. I'm like, wait, that one? I thought that one was fake. Like California University.
I love telling this story, but I had a friend who was landing at. She was supposed to be. She and her husband were gonna land at LAX, and there was some flight issues, like they didn't have anywhere to land or something, so they had to land at Oakland Airport, which is an airport also in Los Angeles, and her husband
Oakland Airport
in
Los Angeles. Oh
wait no,
so
not
confusing.
Oakland, sorry, oh shit, what is it called? It's called not Oakland. Oakland's in Northern California. What am I thinking of? I lost the joke. The joke is gone.
San Diego?
No, it was what's that? Not Vancouver. It's like a city. Ontario. There it is. There's an Ontario airport in Los Angeles, California. And so the captain was like, because of flight issues or whatever, we're going to be landing in Ontario instead. And her husband is from the East Coast, and he was literally like, "We're going to Canada?" Because it was the Ontario CA for California.
Yeah.
Which is even more confusing because CA is also the abbreviation for Canada.
Yeah, I feel that too. I would panic so hard for that.
He was like, "We're going to Canada? How? What's gonna happen?" And I'm like, "I didn't bring my passport."
Yeah. I feel his fear and his anxiety, and I want to say that I also would feel the same way too if I were to like have to like go to Ontario, California, and and I thought it would be Canada. I'll be like, what?
Yeah, this is really funny.
Hi, Kokone.
Hello, Kokone. But yes, apparently Washington, this university in Washington is 10 minutes away from this other university in Idaho. So yeah, he was studying some criminology stuff, and it's like really scary. There's so many like really scary things about B-kun. Like there were just all of these things, like he was studying criminology, but he would do these things like go on, you know, like the Reddit forum for like ex-convicts or something.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I think like they were briefly talked about how like he was like talking about he was using like his research paper to like get more to like pick on the brains of like people who did crimes and stuff too.
Right. And it was like really scary because he posted on the ex-convict Reddit thread and he was like, oh, I'm doing a study for my PhD program, which seems normal, right? Because he's a criminology whatever. And he asked them to fill out this survey, and the survey had these really scary questions like, how did you feel when you committed the crime? Like after you committed the crime, like did you have anybody to like help you? Like what did you do the day before to prepare for the crime? It just sounds like he was crowdfunding ideas. Crowdsourcing ideas for his murder.
Man,
Crazy.
I didn't see that one. I didn't hear about that in depth on like the example questions.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The questions themselves were all like, oh, like how long were you thinking about the crime before doing it? And then like how did you feel after? And like how did you plan it? I was like, dude, he's just trying to get ideas on how to commit his murder, like Jesus.
Yeah, allegedly. So this is
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's still under trial. So who knows? Maybe like this is actually all a complete mistake. But also like his what was it? His family. I think his dad used to be in like the army or something, which is like identical to the chief. The knife and stuff too. Yeah, that's how they tied it to him. And also there were like DNA in the in the trash can and areas where like it also like has his family DNA or something like that. It was kind of weird. Yeah.
I know they just did a house search, so they recently went through his home and picked up a bunch of different things like pieces of hair and blood stuff, and they're going to be DNA testing it, but they haven't released kind of like the verdict on those things. Also, Reno, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Everyone, please go thank Reno if you received a gifted membership, and be sure to put lots of hearts in chat to welcome our new members. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like really crazy to me. It's like scary because he would take these classes and he would study other murderers.
Yeah.
And he would get in really deep with these cases under the guise of the PhD.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's kind of where the defamation case comes in, right? Is it is the defamation case somebody in the...
It's completely different. The defamation case comes from someone completely not involved in it at all. It is what happens when TikTok has gone a little bit too far in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think another evidence that was against him was like one of the roommate, the one that heard like the voices and stuff. When she went out, she saw him and he had like a mask on, and like what she remembered was like really creepy eyes and then really bushy eyebrows, and the dude like matched that part. But yeah, she ran back in her room and she locked the doors and stuff, which is kind of scary. Because like when they were looking back on like the approximate times and stuff of what's happening, it actually showed that he went up to her room before he went out.
Yeah, because I think the layout of the house is that if he was going to the room, that's not the exit. So he was intentionally going towards her room, probably to murder her. Or whoever the suspect or whoever the murderer was doing that, and she locked the door, and that literally saved her life because I think he decided against it and then ended up leaving.
Yeah.
I think the biggest evidence, though, the most damning evidence of all of this is that there has been so much GPS stuff. So not only his phone tracking, because he did turn off his phone during the time of the actual murder. So it didn't track exactly to that location. But like you said, it was in the vicinity around the time. And then it was like turned back on as soon as he got home, and he had
Yeah.
been supposedly, allegedly, stalking somebody. They don't know who,
Oh.
because he was following on Instagram all three of the girls that were murdered.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
It was a simp gone wrong.
Yeah, and he there was all this GPS footage like for months where his car kept going around their neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, you could say maybe he was just there because it's only 10 minutes away. It's totally possible to just have been in the neighborhood, but it's still pretty sketchy because they live on like a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And his GPS would like show up at their street and stuff.
Yeah. Like usually with like similar criminal behaviors, at least what they would try and detect is like a history of like going around that area and stuff. And then whenever you have that sort of history, and or even like a lot of times a lot of criminals also go back to the crime, which is kind of funny because he actually went to back to the home
Right,
at,
the
like,
next day, right?
Yeah, or like in the morning of, like it
Right.
was it was like I think like 9 a.m. or something. He just went back and he's like checking it out and then like going back. Yeah.
I wonder why he went back though, because I saw some people saying that they thought maybe he was like trying to, like maybe he had a surveillance camera up somewhere,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like in the tree or something, and he was like taking it down, and that's what he was using to like survey them before, and that's how he knew they were home and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also heard about how like sometimes like certain, depending on how twisted they are, they can be like oh yeah, I want to check up on the crime that I did, like how did it go kind of thing the next day too. Yeah. Or to see if like police are coming by yet or not.
I mean, I would also assume like maybe he might go to try to like pick up any evidence that he accidentally dropped or something outside, especially when there's like that much blood. Maybe that's like another potential thing. Also, Master, thank you for the super chat. Always bury your victim 6 feet deep and then a dog 2 feet deep, so when the sniffing dogs find it, they think it's a false positive. Interesting.
Oh.
Murder. How to get away with murder. Thank you for the super chat.
But we are not responsible if you guys actually do commit the murders.
Yes, please do not commit murder. Jesus Christ.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, I mean, I think a really good lesson from all of this is from Bikun, like no matter how much you study murder and how to get away with it, no matter how smart you think you are, like you can't get away with murder. Like you can't. It's very, 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 very difficult to get away with murder, especially in 2023 or 2022. It's very difficult. There are cameras everywhere. There's cell phone information everywhere. It's incredibly difficult. Not that I think anybody here is trying to plan murder, but just in case, don't do it. This guy knew all the ins and outs, and he still made a lot of mistakes, and he still got caught. I mean, again, he hasn't been proven guilty yet, but I mean, there's a lot of evidence against him right now. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like funky too, because like I would see, what was it? There's like a lot of different evidence too, because there were ones where like apparently there was like a food truck that was like Twitch streaming too. Yeah, and then they got like more time slots down, and like the girls were also doing a lot of things on TikTok, and then that one's also like gotten more times down. Yo, you guys just be on TikToks, protect yourself.
Protect yourself. Yeah, because I think like people were like identifying shit like in the back of their TikTok video. They saw his car or like the same car that he has. Like they don't know if it's his car, but like stuff like that. And like I said, they had been presuming that he was stalking them for quite a while before this happened. One, because of his GPS data saying that he was hanging out near their house multiple times, and none of the roommates knew who he was, by the way. But also because he just generally had like this weird history of like harassing women. and doing like weird shit to women and getting banned at bars for like being shitty and stuff.
Damn, I didn't know about that. Oh.
Yeah. And apparently he also was a TA at the university that he was attending for his PhD.
No.
He was a TA and he always graded female papers much more harshly than the male papers, which is pretty crazy.
I hate that. Yeah, I had a professor who did that to me.
Really?
And she was a she.
What the
fuck?
Like,
and I'm like, oh my god, why the fuck you lucky, man? That internalized misogyny is everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sucks because like she's outwardly super progressive too. So it's like I always thought like maybe it's me, maybe she is trying to look out for me, but it's like no, she did that to everyone.
I had a teacher who like this was like when I was trying to go to art school. She taught like a painting class and literally she was like racist. So if you were not the same race as her, she would grade you really poorly. But if you were the same race as her, she would be like, oh, it's abstract, and then like give you an A.
Oh, that's painful.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember hearing like, oh, is it? Because there was like a professor that is like a business professor, and she likes doing like and she's also a part of an MLM. So then like she used her class time as a way to recruit more students into the MLM.
No, not the pyramid schemes.
The pyramid schemes.
The fucking pyramid schemes. the cults that are living in plain sight. Oh,
right?
Fuck.
It sucks because it's a legitimate like business marketing professor.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Right?
Ridiculous. Also, thank you, Master, for the gifted membership. It's really appreciate it. Yeah, like, man. I mean, speaking of professors, I think there was one, I don't know, I'm not familiar with this case, Non, but a lot of people were talking about it. They were he was working under this studying under this really famous professor who wrote all of these books on criminal psychology and like forensics and stuff. But she apparently was like the one who cracked the case for like a really big murder case, like the BTK case or something. Are you familiar with that one?
I think I heard someone like talking about it in passing, but I don't know like details on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but it sounded like a really intense one. But they were saying that they have a feeling that he was in contact with the BTK case, the murderer of the guy who got arrested for BTK. So they were thinking maybe like he was getting like help or tips from that guy. Which is like freaking crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanna like look it up. Put it on my
you can let us know. Oh, a lot of people in chat know the BTK case. It was huge.
Odin.
Gonna wait for no one's lowdown on the BTK case.
Yeah, I'm trying to like timeline of murder and reappearance. Let's see. Tormented tens of his immunity using a string of mortars and taunted police who couldn't have solved his crimes, but blew his own cover due to insatiable desire for attention. He was trying to
copy the Zodiac killer. I see, but he got caught. Dang.
Wouldn't that for attention? Did he like spill his own beans? Because I remember, I don't know, I get so confused because I watch like so many true crime cases. I remember, I know there was like one killer that was like after a while, like they got pretty like stuck up, and then they just like talk about their own talk about their murder case and stuff like that in general, and it's like, and then because they wanted to like get the fame for it. And then they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna arrest you completely now.
That's so stupid. I just like don't understand. Like some people, I'm sorry, you didn't get enough love in your childhood or whatever. Like, why must you seek attention in like the worst ways possible?
Yeah. Also, like, there was like a case with like where people, there's these people who did like a giant scam for like the zero tolerance thing for schools.
Oh.
And yeah, and like the judges was involved too, and it was actually like a whole scam to like get as many students or get many like kids in like their centers and then like abuse them and take all the money. Yeah, and the thing is that like when they got caught, they all pled guilty, but if you guys do say like, you know, say that you're guilty and stuff, do not go out in public and then being like, but I didn't actually do it, even though the court case says I didn't actually do it, because they got they got locked in again, being like, yeah, no, you cannot do that.
Right, because because when you're in court, you take an oath of honor, right? So you can't refute what your sentence ruling was because you told the court that you were praying on God that you know, or whatever you believe in, that you were telling the truth. I mean, I think it is actually God, because I think you have to put your hand on a Bible, right?
Yeah, it was a Bible, I think.
I'm pretty sure you have to put your hand on a Bible. Yeah, so you do have to pray on God that you are telling the truth. And so yeah, if you ever get convicted for something and then you get not guilty, don't go out, or guilty, and don't go out and say that you're not guilty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nowadays, as genetic databases get larger, it's much harder to get away with murder because they can match you with a cousin or some other family. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's very, very difficult. I think the Zodiac murderer, for example, if they did the exact same thing in 2023, they would not get away with it.
Yeah.
I think it only was able to be like that because of the way that it was back then, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like funny to see like well, it's also funny to see how like there's so many cases where the police could have gotten it if they weren't like being idiots, because they were like, there's so many like killers that actually got locked into prison multiple times and got rid, or at least not multiple times, but they got arrested but they didn't go into prison or anything, and then they got let out multiple times, and then every single time they could have they could catch them like right then and there. No, they let them out, and then they continue, and then the killers is like, oh fuck yeah, and then they go out to continue doing their thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably feel invincible.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
And I do feel like murder, in a weird way, is like a kind of a power trip, right? It's like you are kind of like trying to what's the word? Show off how strong you are by taking a life, in a way. And I think people get like a weird like high of like feeling like they're God or that they're invincible. Is is pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, the 23andMe. Yeah, there's so many like random cases that got solved because of like people doing like 23andMe. Teehee. What's my background? Oh, it seems like my grandpa's a killer.
Yeah, I mean, it's good though. We're creating a safer world, I guess, through technology. Maybe not by the most ethical means, perhaps, but I think at the end of the day, everyone is safer for it, and I think that's a good thing. Even if that's not necessarily what you're signing up for when you're giving your DNA data, right? There was a Japanese case where a woman was acquitted because of her breasts being too big. What?
Wait, what?
Why? Because she couldn't she wouldn't have been able to tie her shoes or something.
How big is too big? Like how huge are her boobs that it caused something, it affected something?
Yeah, where they were just like, oh yeah, there's no way she could have murdered somebody because her boobs they just get in the way. It's just really ridiculous. There was some window she couldn't climb through. She was accused of breaking into a house, but she couldn't fit in the hole. What the fuck?
Oh my god. I want huge boobies. I want to escape from crime.
Commit crime and then get a boob job. There you go.
That's true. But we're not actually saying it, but just saying if you guys do. That's a pretty clever. Make it natural though.
It's very, very interesting. Did they test this theory? Yeah, it'll be like Phoenix Wright, where they like bring in a freaking window into the courthouse and like have the lady like, please demonstrate if you can actually fit through this window or not.
Imagine them doing it and then they were like, wait, can you do it again?
Oh my god, it's like a have you seen the Legally Blonde musical?
Oh, I haven't. I want to though.
Oh, the musical's so good. The musical is incredible. But anyway, they in the musical there's this part where she actually uses the bend and snap in her like argument, and then she does it, and then she was like, "Did everybody see that?" And they're like, "No, can you do it again?" It was literally that.
Mood. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, okay. In this case, that. Luckily, B-kun has not gotten a boob job. He's not gonna be acquitted for having too large of breasts. So you do not have to worry.
I'll write that down. B-kun did not have boob job.
B-kun, booba size, normal.
Yeah.
Normal booba. Allegedly. Yes, sorry. Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god. So we've been, have you seen New Carnival, Non?
I haven't.
We've been talking about New Carnival a lot on my channel for whatever reason, because I accidentally came across a New Carnival,
Oh wait, is it that one with the sexy boyos?
Yeah, it has all the sexy men in it. But I ran across like a pop-up shop while I was in Japan. Here's a photo. He'd have to be at this guy's level. What's the priest's name again, chat? B-kun would have to have been at the priest guy's level to get away with murder.
God. He does have some perky ass titties. Holy shit. He's able to do like the boba challenge where like, you have to like put the boobies in or like the Coca-Cola or something between your breasts and like cling on to them to like and then drink off of it.
He's literally able to do that. Yeah. That's official art, by the way.
Oh, Paul, he can be acquitted for crime.
He can be acquitted for crime. The only condition is having big booba.
Damn, this is why I need to get big boobs.
So you can get away with murder.
Exactly. I need to send that over to like my producer. Be like, oh, this is why I need to have a booba upgrade. It's like, you don't want your child to get arrested, do you?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But let me try to think about like what other like weird things that B-kun did, because B-kun did a lot of weird shit. Like he was a weird. Yeah. Oh, they said that they found this like post that he posted on like a forum when he was a heroin addict. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a heroin addict in high school, and then he posted a bunch of like stuff on the internet where he was like talking about how he has what is it what is it like depersonalization disorder?
The dissociative?
Oh yeah. Yes. Dissociative identity disorder. So he was kind of like talking about how he doesn't have like emotions towards his like family and stuff, even though he like they've done nothing wrong to him. He like still feels nothing, and he was talking about how like he hates himself because he doesn't like feel any emotion.
Then maybe not DID. DID is like if you were to have a whole new personality and having like areas where like your memory is like gone. If it's like that, I think like what was it? I forgot. It was like one of those things where people always be like, "Oh my god, you're like such a psychopath" or something like that. Or was it?
Oh, like a sociopath.
Yeah.
I think it was like depersonalization disorder or something. I don't know exactly, but it's something like that. And I was watching this guy who's like a neural scientist or whatever, and he was saying that it kind of is usually, it's pretty common if you are a heroin addict to kind of develop stuff like that. Yeah, like to develop depersonalization disorder or whatever it was. He also had this thing where Nova, welcome. Well, you love true crime. We're talking about the Idaho case today.
Yeah.
There was what was I saying? I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Was it something about this depersonalization or disorder?
Oh, he has this thing called like snow vision. Have you heard of that? Snowfall vision or something?
What's a snowfall vision?
Wait, let me look it up to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Snow vision. Visual snow syndrome.
Visual snow syndrome. Okay.
Yeah, so he has that, and apparently a lot of people who do have it do tend to have like depersonalization disorder or whatever, or sometimes it's kind of linked with it, or it could be linked with his heroin addiction too. And it's also usually linked with like migraines and agitation. Your friend has that? Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that. That must suck. But it makes your vision all blurry, basically.
Oh, it makes it all blurry?
Yeah, like you know, like TV static.
Uh-huh.
It makes it look like that. Wait, let me send you a picture.
Okay. Damn, and then you usually come with migraines and stuff. Oh, yeah. I see. Damn. That's like an automatic noise filter.
Yeah, but you can't turn it off. So he apparently had that as well, and he had like complained multiple times about it affecting his mood and stuff like that. So
yeah.
How
was he able to even like be legally able to drive?
That's true, huh? But maybe it doesn't affect it that much. It's just like annoying, but you can see things okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are also like kind of weird tidbits about Bikun that people found out. Also, they found out that he had been messaging one of the girls on Instagram.
Oh.
Multiple times, but it was like one of the things where like they don't know if she even saw it because it was in like the DM requests, because you know he's like, they're not mutuals, right? So you know sometimes you get Twitter DM requests and you just don't even know that you got a request.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. So they're not sure if she actually saw it or not, but he apparently sent a bunch of messages, and it was like normal stuff like hi, hey, how are you? Hey, hi, hi. You know, like one of those people.
I don't know. That's like very normal. I feel like that's kind of clingy, man. Yeah.
It's like pretty normal. I mean, okay, it's not okay, but it is. It's cringe, but it happens pretty often. I feel like there's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
On social media.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. So they saw that as well. I don't know. He has the case stacked pretty highly against him. But the real question here is, well, okay, first of all, you do not need a motive to be tried for murder, which I didn't know that. But I learned that through this case. Is you don't need to have a motive. You don't have to be, as long as there's enough evidence against you, you don't need a motive to murder. And currently the biggest missing piece is actually they haven't found the murder weapon itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so only the sheath and not like the actual
Just
knife?
the sheath. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know about like how there's gonna be a warrant for his home soon, or at least like it just only recently happened. So maybe they'll find it soon. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, they actually also posted the list of things that they took from his house. It was like a bunch of hair, so like hair follicles, and I think they're gonna try to DNA test the hair to see if they can match it with any of the girls. And then they also took like a piece of animal hair. They're hoping it's one of the girls' dogs, so they can DNA match that. And they took a bunch of like, I think his pillowcase and his mattress cover had blood on it. So they took those for testing as well.
Yeah. Oh man, that would like if his mattress has blood on it, then it's kind of, and then it's actually not his blood. I wonder if he done like multiple killing sprees before or something.
I wonder if it's like it was just on his like clothes or something, and then he like didn't clean it off completely, and then when he got back home, it kind of just like went on his bed, because like he killed 4 people by stabbing them. There must have been blood everywhere.
That's true, huh?
Like that's, you know, I can't even imagine that he got away. Like that's crazy to me that nobody else in the house like knew. But then again, obviously I've never been stabbed before, so I don't know. Maybe when you're like dying by being stabbed, you are so strucken in fear that you can't scream or like yell. Yeah. Because they were all in the same house and they had no idea.
Yeah. I also don't know like how bloody things can be, because I know there's like I heard about how there's like certain ways of killing where there can be like minimal blood and stuff to happen too, and then I don't know, and since like the dude already has like a lot of prior experience and research, who knows, maybe that's also there. Yeah, I don't think he had, you're right, I don't think he had combat experience, but he definitely did have that forensic experience. So it's kind of interesting to see maybe how much he learned through his classes and applied that in his own alleged murder. So kind of interesting. How do you not have backup clothes? How do you not burn the evidence immediately? Well, I think he did have backup clothes, and I think he did get rid of the evidence, which is why they haven't found the clothes that he used when murdering. And I'm assuming he probably burned it or something, because there's not much evidence. Do you think carbon monoxide or other poisoning could have put them to sleep? I don't think they found any evidence of that. I think one of the girls, there was evidence of like defensive wounds, so she was like struggling. Yeah, only one of them. Yeah,
but I'm like wondering, like, how did he kill the boyfriend?
Maybe like the boyfriend was like in this most convenient area, and also like how did like no one else screamed?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how come nobody screamed? Like, that's like the thing that gets me. Like, I get it if the girl in the basement, like, you know, couldn't hear anything, maybe because she's really far, and then they're drunk, and you know, whatever. But the girl on the first floor, she did say she heard stuff, but none of it was screaming. It was all like, I think she said like she heard a guy go like, "I'll help you, like don't worry" or something.
Yeah. And then like and I think before that, like one of the girls was saying, "Someone's here."
Oh yeah, someone's here.
Yeah.
Oh, so scary.
I I know, right? And it kind of fucked up because like beforehand, a lot of like there was a lot of hate spreading out because it was like very publicized, right?
Right.
So then a lot of hate went toward like the two survivors when
Right.
like the survivor that because like a lot of people keep on being like, oh, you know, if it was me, I would have like go in there, use my superpowers to like beat the guy up and protect everyone, and no one would have been dead, you know.
Yeah.
Like people keep on doing like that, or being like, oh, why didn't she do this, why didn't she do that, and it's like, yo, fear does a lot of shit to people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Like
and,
you don't
like,
know what it's like when you're in that situation. Because I think people were also
Yeah.
blaming the roommate that was here. I think they were blaming
Yeah.
her because she saw him, right? And then she locked the door. But they were like,
Yeah.
how come she didn't call 911? Like, why didn't she do anything? How come she didn't like tell people? But it's like, you don't know in that moment, like what it feels like or
Yeah.
what you feel like you can or can't do. Like, I think I wouldn't even call 911 because I don't want the guy hearing me
Yeah.
call anybody, or like if he's waiting for me, I don't want him to hear me calling him getting angry or something, right?
Yeah. And like there's so many things, so many reasons and stuff. And also like she can also be like, because I don't know if like at that point he was like super bloodied or not either.
Right.
So
I mean, he must have been because I think he
Oh,
was
he
on
must
his
have
way
been.
out.
Then yeah. Like being paralyzed by fear and then disassociating from reality is also a
Right.
huge thing. Like
Right.
thinking that this was all probably a dream,
Right.
and going back to sleep is also a huge thing too.
Right,
Because I would
right,
probably do
right.
the same. Yeah.
I mean, because who would believe, like, that's
Yeah.
just the most insane shit ever. Like, to literally go outside of your room and see a masked man covered in blood walking towards you. Like, that, it's pretty, an unimaginable situation in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, and plus, like, this is a home that, like, a lot of people tend to go in and out of and stuff, too. A lot of people know, like, the code. I think they have mostly passcodes and stuff, too. Yeah, and then it's
Oh,
also
yeah, they were
kinda,
saying
like,
there was no forced entry.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, a lot of people, because, like, they party a lot. And then, like, so then a lot of people know, like, the passcode to their home.
Right. And if he really
Yes.
did have like a camera set up somewhere to watch them, then he probably could just watch them input their code into the house.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like maybe they always left the back door open just in case somebody forgot their key. So like he knew that and he like went in through the back door or something.
Yeah, and yeah, he has a mask.
Yeah, he had a mask. Apparently it covered his entire face except for his eyes.
Yeah, and also like this whole area is a university area, and it's been like mostly pretty safe and everything. It's not like as if it's a high crime area.
Right. It's like a really small town. I think they were saying the population is less than 30,000. It's mostly like students in that town, so it's a very like young town too. So it's just not somewhere you would imagine for like murders to happen,
Yeah. I was like also watching like a video on people describing like the background of like all the people and stuff, and they all seem like really like lovely, like really high energy, athletic, friendly people. A lot of them are like friends for like a really long time, and they're having like a really good old time and stuff like that. I can't really. They're very very normie, but they're very nice normies,
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the craziest part about this whole thing is that like, from what it seems like, and again, this hasn't been proven and there's no actual evidence on this yet, but kind of just putting together all the facts that we've talked about, it seems like he just randomly was stalking. Like, they're just random. Like, he just saw them on the street one day. Maybe he tried to like pick up one of the girls and the girl said no. And then since then, he's just been stalking them. Like, there's no real reason. It's not like an ex-boyfriend. It's not like they broke up. It's not like anything happened. Like these people, like the people who died, didn't know him.
Yeah.
And he was just stalking them for like months, and then eventually just murdered them for like really what feels like no fucking reason.
Yeah, it sucks because like out of random, you never know when you're outside and someone's come be like absurdly obsessed with you to the point of like killing you one day. Yeah, and you wouldn't even know why the fuck you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky that I live with a very I live with an attack dog, wolf dog, that will protect me. So don't try to fucking stalk me because my totally real wolf dog will destroy you. So
Yeah. I have attack chickens.
Yeah,
I actually do have attack chickens.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Real
my
life
dad been
attack
training
chickens.
them. It's actually kind of, yeah, it's actually illegal, but you know,
It's illegal?
but it's there. Yeah, it's a little bit illegal. At least what they were doing.
Are you like strapping knives to your chickens?
it's like well, they just have like really sharp beaks. It's like it's allegedly illegal.
Allegedly illegal.
Yeah, like my dad been training my chickens to fight. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, so don't stalk either of us unless you want some of that chicken.
Yeah. You feel like my chicken is like it's kind of muscular.
Muscular chickens.
Yeah.
Buff ass chickens ready to fuck people up.
Exactly. I think I sent like the pictures of my chickens to Kokone.
Amazing.
Yeah, they look like little mafia chicken.
Mafia chicken.
Yeah, they don't look like, cause like have you ever seen like those pictures of chickens, like those cute little farm chickens where it's like all big and floofy, and they look like, you know, like sudden bells of chickens. No, my chickens are like they're kind of like rugged. Yeah, like straight up a yakuza.
Yakuza chicken.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like they have like them sleek back hair. They have like a more of like a unique pattern on their feathers that make you look like they're wearing like some sort of like really sleazy suits. Yeah,
Amazing.
some tattoos. Yeah.
But yeah, like somebody said right now, I think egg prices are freaking insane. Like chicken eggs are valuable. Do you get fresh eggs then?
Yeah, sometimes I think like they don't really like, they're not as birthy as like other female chickens.
Oh, I see. They only know how to fight.
Yeah.
They don't do the egg laying shit. They're here to fuck people up.
Exactly. Occasionally they'll lay eggs because it's, you know, it's that time of the month, but they ain't there to like breed. They're there to fight and then occasionally breed. Yeah, their hands look like madams.
Amazing.
They look like it's like those otome books where like the duke is going off to war, so I must protect the household kind of feel.
We don't fuck each other, we fuck our enemies. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Well, they should get in on the egg trade because, as Chad is saying, they are worth their weight in gold right now. I can imagine Yakuza Chicken doing illegal egg trading.
Yeah, I should do that. It's like what one more illegal activity we'll do.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can get away with it by just having very large boobs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh my god. Do my chickens need to have big boobs too? I mean, like sometimes, like if you were to like let them eat quite a bit, they kind of store a lot of their the grains and stuff on their boobies, on their breastal area. So that when you touch their boobies, it feels kind of grainy.
Ew, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if you touch it, it kind of like they would be fed grains and stuff, right? And sometimes they eat it whole, and then they have like a thin layer of meat covering it, and then it would like it looks like as if like how a frog will expand its throat. It's kind of like that, but then like it's like filled with grain. So when you poke it and stuff, it's like a little sandbag
What the heck?
kind of feeling. Yeah,
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Are they like hamsters? They
Yeah.
store the grains for later or something.
Oh yeah. They put in they put on their cheeks and stuff. My friend has a hamster, and for some reason he acts just like a person who got isekai into a hamster.
What the heck? What?
Yeah, because he acts so human. Like when my friend first got that hamster, we call him Mr. Peepers, and
Oh my god, Mr. Peepers.
and yeah, Mr. Peepers. Mr. Peeper went through a lot of shit. Like she brought him into a nice little home, and then Mr. Peeper like stood around and observed his surroundings, right? And then the minute my friend like stopped looking at him and looked away, he made his like best leap to jump across like multiple little thingies and then try to like jump out of the cage.
Oh my god.
And but he failed. He barely made he failed. And then after that, he got really depressed. Like
His
he's
boobas were
always
too
hid into his
small.
hole. Yeah, his boobas was too small.
Oh, actually no, they were too
Yeah.
big. That's why he couldn't escape.
Oh, that's true. This is where you need to have the slick build. For,
Yeah,
for
his
cry.
smaller booba.
Yeah, be more aerodynamic.
Oh.
Yeah. And then like
Amazing.
like Mr. Peepers acts like he always stays in his hole. He only comes out to eat food occasionally. And then sometimes when you like he has his anxiety wheel. Like each time when he's scared and have anxiety, he would run on his hamster wheel.
Uh-huh.
And then if you were to like put something next to him or have your fingers next to him and stuff, he would run, and then he stops and he stares at your finger and he's like run, and then faster. Like so he can run away from his problem. Yeah. And then like my friend told me about how like he would like be underground. He sounds like as if he's like like an old gamer and stuff because he would be like randomly screaming at night
What?
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then like whenever like my friend like try to talk to him, he like hisses at her and everything, like as if he's like, "Mom, I'm trying to play games here." Yeah.
Like an introverted hamster. Interesting.
Yeah, Mr. Peepers needs therapy.
Mr. Peepers needs Mr. Peepers needs Jesus.
Yeah, he needs some Jesus in his life.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did we get on this conversation? What did
oh,
we
yeah, I
talk
forgot.
about that led us to this conversation?
Oh yeah, animal hair.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, full tunnel.
I was like, what? How did we start talking about hamsters?
Also, hamsters got like really large balls.
Oh.
It's like almost the size of their legs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, if someone ever say like or try to make fun of you, being like your balls is the size of a hamster, and then you should be like, oh, thanks, that's like 2/3 of my body.
Wait, I was talking about. Have you heard that 50 Shades of Grey quote? That's like he was ready to devour her like a hamster devours their young.
I didn't know about that. For real.
I was like, ew.
Yeah. And how like I never really realized, like, did they like vor it up? Like, do they like deep throat their young?
I think they eat them. Yeah.
Oh, so they chew?
I think
Weird.
hamsters will eat their babies if the babies smell. So if you have a hamster that has babies, don't ever touch the babies, because if the hamster smells anything on the babies,
Yeah.
they'll assume that it's contaminated and then they'll eat the
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
You're lying. I'm not lying. Oh my god, Nova, look it up.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's so true. And
No, also
you
look
scare
up the
them.
50 Shades of Grey quote.
Yeah. Yeah. If you scare a hamster, it would eat everything too. And then and also it can die from fear too.
What?
Yeah, they're really, really fragile. They have very little hearts and they don't handle that much stress.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, the 50
Did you
Shades
say that?
quote. It's real. It's real.
Yeah.
Look it up. I mean,
Apparently
it's not verbatim, but it's something similar to that.
Yeah. There was also like a really weird I don't know, it was like Twilight or like like a book on like Edward's POV, but it's kind of funny because like it was like during a time when like I think I saw shorts on it, so I didn't really confirm it. But what is it? Bella? Was that her name? I forgot. Her POV.
Yes?
Yes. Yeah,
maybe, probably.
her POV was like he's like a hot vampire that sparkles in the daylight.
Right.
Whoa, oh my god! And then the guy Edward's POV was like oh my god, that's Bella, but also I wonder how many insects would fit in this field if it was like 90 square foot.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what vampires think about?
Yeah, I thought it was a lie, and then I was reading the comments, and they were the creator was like, you think I was lying, but actually the Edward quote was directly from the book.
Oh my
and
god!
I'm like, what?
Here's the quote. He mewled, smirking at her like a mother hamster about to eat her three-legged young.
I love that.
God, don't understand.
Yeah. Is it during a sex scene?
I think so. You looked it up
Oh
and the
my
quote is
God.
fake? Oh no!
Ah.
What do you call it? Fake news.
No, oh, I'm so sad.
I'm sad.
Yeah, imagine you're about to get jiggly with it, and then you just whisper to her in her ears, I mewed, smirking at you like a mother hamster at your three-legged young. You know, I feel like her panties will be dropping right there.
You heard it here, folks. If you want to drop those panties, you know what to say.
Yeah, source, trust me, bro.
Uh-huh. Freaking hamsters. Oh, I have a really cursed hamster story.
Uh-huh.
This is really really cursed though. This was when I was in high school. This was somebody I knew. I don't remember even who it was. I think it was a friend of mine. They were telling me this story about how they had a hamster when they were in elementary school. But hamsters are really sensitive to the cold, I guess. And even though it didn't really get that cold where I grew up, it got cold enough where the hamster froze to death, I guess.
Oh shit.
But I don't think they knew that the hamster froze to death. I think they were just oh, it's it needs to be warmed up or something because the body was really cold. So the kid is in elementary school and puts the hamster in the microwave.
Oh,
because that's in the child's mind. That's what you do when something's cold. Yeah. So that was, I was like, oh my god, I never want to think about that ever again.
Oh, damn. I don't know about a mother who put her baby in the microwave before.
What?
Wait, you didn't know about that? Oh yeah. There was a case where okay, so the mother had a giant fight with the father because the father didn't think that the baby belongs to her. And then they were having a huge thingy and stuff, and then later on the mother was not right in her head, and so then the baby was crying, and I think she tried to shut it up by putting the baby in the microwave. Yeah.
And turning on the microwave or just putting the baby in there?
yeah, the baby got unalived.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah, like it caused like a whole bunch of third-degree burns and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Let's-
if her boobs were bigger, she could have gotten away with it.
The baby's boob was going. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh yeah, because then it wouldn't fit in the microwave. There you go.
Yeah. The bigger boobs is always the solution.
Truly. Truly.
Yeah. On a semi-brighter note, but not quite, there's also a defamation case with a party that is not involved in.
Oh yeah, I
the
wanted to
Idaho
hear about
case.
this. I didn't hear about this at all until right before stream. No one was telling me about it.
Yeah, cause oh my god, the defamation case is a wild ride, man. There's there was this TikToker who was like, "Oh, guys, I have the inside scoop." Okay, also allegedly, because I didn't watch the actual TikToks themselves. But this is what it sounded like from like the legal documents.
Right.
But like it was like I got the inside scoop. So this professor, and then she like revealed like who the professor is, the face and everything, which is actually private information.
Right.
So that's like another. So then they kind of slide in like a little copyright infringement issue because like that's supposed to be a private photo.
Was it
that's, like,
was it an Idaho professor?
I think it was an Idaho professor, but they weren't involved in it. They didn't even know the students or anything personally or anything at all. She just got dragged in and stuff. And then like and the TikToker was like, oh my god, like this professor is definitely dating one of the people there. Dating one of the boyfriends or something, one of the girls' boyfriends, and like and then so that she wanted to get rid of the girls, so then she hired someone to like kill off the girls or something like that, and like and I don't think there was like any proof or anything. Like the professor didn't even know about what's going on or anything until like all this shit happened. Yeah, and then all because like I don't know, something involving like a tennis scholarship or something, like to get the boyfriend like a tennis scholarship, and it was like stupid. Yeah,
You're right. This straight up is like someone making a fan fiction about the people, just like writing their own story.
Yeah, right. Wait, are you talking?
I was sneezing.
Oh, okay.
I muted
Bless
myself
you.
while sneezing.
Oh.
Literally sources, I made it the fuck up. It sounds like a weird hentai plot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then like the professor's getting like super duper harassed because a lot of people like jump onto that story and then like continued on with it, right?
Oh.
And then like it was affecting her a lot.
Right.
And
I mean,
professor,
being accused for murder when you're not even related to any of the people, that's pretty crazy.
right? So then like she DM'd and tried to be like, oh please don't do this. And then the TikToker made more TikToks.
Oh my god.
Being like, oh, she is guilty. She is DMing me. She is telling me this and that. She's trying to silence me and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And then later on, the professor was like, oh, yo, if you continue this, I will have to send I will go into court with you for this.
Right.
And then TikToker does more TikToks.
Oh my god.
Going like, oh no, she wouldn't do this. She's gonna be too busy with handling the crime, the actual crime themselves. So she wouldn't be able to afford putting me into a lawsuit for a defamation case. And like she keeps, I think like she made like 20 TikToks talking about that and stuff
my
too.
god.
Yeah, and then the lady, I think she sent in like the defamation case, or no, defamation thing. Oh no, she sent her a cease and desist, and then Yeah, and then the TikToker kept on making more videos, being like, no, she ain't gonna do that shit. You know, like, this isn't gonna happen. Oh no, I don't it's because I am so sure that she is definitely the killer or the mastermind of it all. Yeah, and then like finally it turned into a defamation case, and she's actually gonna be called into court for it, and also to sue TikTok as well too. Yeah.
Oh.
And various other, numerous other like TikTokers. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
it sucks though.
I hope she gets compensated very well for all of the fucking mental damage that they probably did on her. Like, that's fucking awful.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like, it sucks how like someone made like ruin an actual person's life.
Yeah.
Just for clout. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I think it'd be one thing if she was kind of doing like one of these type of like true crime, like, oh, like this is a suspect. But then like, you know, if the person tells you like, hey, it's not me, can you please take down those videos? Like, that's when you gotta have to draw the line, you know?
Right? Yeah, especially it's like just theorizing and stuff, and but then you like the 10 times down, putting it down, being like,
really doubling down on it.
Yeah. Oh my god. Maybe to be publicly flogged. Yeah, but still don't send hate to any parties involved.
Please don't ever send any. I mean, for any reason whatsoever, I don't think it's ever a good idea to send hate, because you don't know what's really going on with the internet. Like, as much as we all think we know what's happening, at the end of the day, we could all be wrong too. So, even if you think everything's black and white, it's not always that way. Even like with B-kun, as much as we're condemning him in this stream, as we keep repeating, it is all alleged and he is innocent until proven guilty. So please do not send hate to anybody. Even people outside of this case, just in general. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, like, nobody deserves to die, you know? And people make mistakes and stuff, you know? So, I mean, I think murder is a very big mistake, and you should definitely go to prison for the rest of your life. But well, actually, I think they were saying that the kind of crazy thing is that B-kun's mom was apparently a huge proponent for getting rid of the what is it called, the death penalty. She was like really against the death penalty, but ironically Idaho still has the death penalty. So if B-kun is convicted of murder, he will be receiving the death penalty, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah. And also, like, because he didn't get a lawyer of his own, and he got a lawyer from the state.
Right, because he couldn't afford a lawyer. That's right.
But the thing is that even though he's doing that, this case is really huge, and it got like a lot of weight to it. So if he escapes from all this, he gotta like pay it all off eventually, and it's a lot of money when it comes to this sort of cases.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, I agree. Death penalty, I think everyone has their opinion on it, and we're not going to kind of go into politics too much, but I do think obviously like every legal system is flawed to a certain degree. There's no perfect legal system. But it's just everyone trying their best to keep everybody as safe as possible, And I think my comment about nobody deserving death is more about like sending death threats to people on the internet. Like, nobody deserves that. And if they do deserve death, the law will do that, right? The law will take care of it and bring justice down on them. It's not your place to be telling people that they should die and stuff. So
yeah, exactly.
Only perfect legal systems are the mods of the stream. Oh yeah, I'm the only perfect legal system, by the way. Me.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna flirt with you saying that, but I was like, I'll hold myself back. Because I was like playing my head. I was like, would it sound lame if I were to say like, if you were a legal system, you'd be perfect for me, babe.
No one always cooking up the pickup lines in her head. Maybe Bikun would have had more success if he took more lessons from Non.
Oh my god, I should throw in some like alpha pickup line dating tips, you know?
Yeah, especially that hamster one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because again, like, I think that's the only thing I can think of, like, of him doing this, is that he must have asked, like, saw them on the street and then asked them, like, tried to pick him up or something, and they said no, which is why they don't remember him, because he was just some random guy. And then he just felt like he got rejected and he couldn't handle the rejection, and then just decided to kill them all. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe he like, because he was following them on Instagram, right? Maybe he got jealous of like their lives.
Yeah. Or maybe like it's like one of those like maybe he is a gachikoi where it's like the girl got a boyfriend and he's like, oh yeah, she's supposed to be mine.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, like,
now we got it.
The thing that's crazy about all of this though is that like I would get it if it was one girl, but the fact that he killed 4 people.
I guess like just in case if he got caught, you know, like no
just in case he just got it's just like the collateral is just so intense, which is why I'm like very curious. Like I wonder if his intent was only to kill one, or if his intent was always to kill all 4, or was his intent to kill all 6, you know?
Yeah, right? Because I think like it seems like his main target are like the 2 up top, and especially like the one on the very very top, because like the one on the very top is like the girlfriend, the boyfriend, right? Or
I think I think people are theorizing his main target was the girl with the ex-boyfriend. Yeah, the one with the dog. Because I think he messaged her specifically. He followed all 3 of them, but I think she's the one that he messaged. So people are thinking that she might have been his main target, but I have no idea.
Yeah, if like they're really close to in the rooms together and stuff, he probably didn't want to have anyone find out about him, and then maybe he ran out of time, and that's why he couldn't kill the girl who locked the doors and stuff.
Right.
Or bothered with like the girl on the very bottom, because it's like she's kind of like not a part of it.
Right. Or he assumed that she was gonna call 911, so he like left as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's insane that he like literally went back to the house the next morning. Like, that's so fucking ballsy.
Yeah.
Like, what if the police were there? It's a cul-de-sac. You can't like easily just drive by. You have to like do a stupid maneuver and U-turn, and you know, it's a pain in the butt. It's not like something that's easy to do. But he went back. That's crazy.
Yeah, he just kind of like,
or maybe he knows. Maybe he knows because of the security, you know, I mean, they have not found a security camera, but there's an alleged security camera, right? So maybe that alleged security camera is, he was monitoring, and so he knew that there was no police there, and that's why he went back.
Yeah. I wonder if he monitored through his phone or something, and that's why, like, that's why he brought his phone along, and then that's why, like,
that's why he had to keep it on.
Yeah.
Right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
There was also this thing that they were saying that he actually applied to be like not an intern, but I don't like to study. I think it was kind of like an internship, but to study for in a sector of the police that was specifically for security camera and like footage and recording. So maybe he was trying to join that so that he could learn like how to avoid security footage, and also to you know,
Yeah.
to be able to install his own stuff too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man. But then like what happens if like on the off chance Beacon is actually innocent and it was someone else?
I mean, that would be insane.
Right?
I mean, unless it's like this crazy elaborate scheme to frame him.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're saying that they think that maybe his father might be an accomplice.
Mm-hmm.
Because like he was staying at his parents' house when he got caught. When he got arrested, he was like at his parents' house already, and there was like weird activity with him and his father like couple months prior or something. But it doesn't seem that weird to me, but that's what some of like the videos that I was watching were saying, is like they were wondering if maybe his father could have been an accomplice, or if there are other accomplices in general.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like so crazy for him to have, you know, done it on his own too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If they want to be a Zodiac copycat, they could return to get the thrill of knowing the police can't get them. True.
I think this is definitely not a Zodiac copycat though, because I think the Zodiac copycats like usually try to put like some kind of clever riddle or leave a clue or something to try to get people to try to get attention for it. But I think his clues are all mistakes. I don't think he meant to leave the sheath behind or anything.
Yeah, because that was a pretty wild mistake there.
Yeah, I think if there was no fingerprints on it, it could be you know, like him doing it intentionally, like, and trying to like show off. But I think just the fact that his fingerprints were on there.
Oh wait, his fingerprints were on there too?
Yeah, his fingerprints were on the sheath.
Damn.
Yeah, his case is not looking good. I think it's going to be really hard for him to get out of this. But he is, from what I understand, he is pleading not guilty, so. And the trial is going to be set soon, I think.
Yeah. Probably going to be like a long time before like the trial's going to be done, so it's like things take forever.
Right. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to accidentally get the wrong guy either, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a really huge mistake to do. So,
yeah, not good for insanity. Is there insanity plea? I forgot.
Oh, can you have an insanity plea? I feel like that might be the route that he should go for, to be honest.
I mean, like, cause he mentioned his past his health traits, right? Like the depersonalization disorder and then the visual snow syndrome and stuff. So he's probably like hinting that like, oh yeah, I'm not right in my mind, kind of thing too.
Yeah, it's possible, but I think those were dug up by like police and stuff. I don't know if he like has mentioned it himself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What if it was the mom? It's totally possible. Like I said, she was like a big advocate for I mean, I don't think she killed anybody, but it's possible that she was like an accomplice to it. But actually it would surprise me, because she was very much against the death penalty, and Idaho has the death penalty unless it's like a really elaborate scheme for her to like get her son to a point where he's at the death penalty and then try to like prove what a flawed system it is or something by being like, I have the proof that he didn't do it or something.
Yeah. Man, things are so wild.
I know. It's gonna be hard for me to sleep at night for a while.
Yeah. It's more narrow than it seems. Oh, okay. Plus, if you get the insanity defense, you'll end up in an asylum longer than the usual murder sentence.
Yeah, but this one is a death penalty, so ending up in an asylum is probably a much better option than dying.
Yeah. I mean, some people like there wasn't like some cases where like the insanity plea like let a lot of the criminals off like a lot more gentler than
really?
they deserved. Yeah, there was because like some of it was like pretty unfair, pretty bad and unfair.
Maybe that's why they changed it.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
good.
In crime stories, there's
crime-
always a motive because people will think it's too unrealistic if there is none. But in reality,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
people just commit a crime for no reason. That's totally
Yeah.
true. That's actually even scarier to think about, really.
I think there was like a case where I think it was like a kid
Mm.
or and like one day when he he just like went to his neighbor's house or a different house and then went to the neighbors or whatever that house is and then like killed the two old people in that house and then go back and then like it ruined their whole family because like the police thought it was like the the extended family member of that neighbor's house.
Oh.
Yeah, so it could be like the sons and daughters and things like that. And
Right.
like everyone got like everyone assumed everyone is like a murderer and stuff like that, and it was like for inheritance or something like that. And like and it's like a whole giant big deal over it. They got like the family got like excommunicated by like their whole like by like everyone in where they're living at.
Oh my
And
god.
like yeah, and their work got affected. Like some of them like couldn't handle it anymore and kind of like and unalive themselves
Oh my
too.
god.
Yeah, it was really really sad. And then like only for it to turn out because like they used to get along, right? And then like
Right.
and the family got ruined, stripped apart, only because like people were reading too much into the motive when it was actually just a kid who wants to be really edgy and then and really wanted to kill someone and
Oh
it
my
just
God.
landed like that unluckily. Yeah.
That's crazy. Have you do you play otome games at all? No.
I kind of like at least I did, or at least but I read more than I play
Than
nowadays.
playing the games. There's
Yeah.
this game that I've been playing. I mentioned it on stream before. It's called Color X Malice. Have you heard of that one?
Collect Mount. Oh, I don't think I have actually.
That it's funny because actually in that game, it kind of circles around this sort of topic of like justice and there's actually a character in that game that has his life ruined because of a cop accusing him of something he didn't do and him getting arrested. And then he eventually gets, let go because he's not guilty and the evidence shows that he's not guilty, but it already like ruined his like life and career. So he like harbors this like resentment for the police force. And like he like lost his like wife and like, all this stuff. So it kind of reminded me of that actually. It's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, I think the closest I got to like something similar to that was like Catch the Liar and stuff.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, it's pretty much like it's not as like as hardcore as that one, but it's kind of like there's like a whole bunch of guys that are too good to be true because they are too good to be true. And then the most of them are lying except for one guy who is not lying.
No.
And yeah, so then like so then there'll be like endings where like if you didn't catch them and stuff, this guy's actually broke and he keeps on borrowing your money and later on you marry him and then like he keeps on stealing your money and then leaving with it and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then there's like other ones where like one of them was like part of the Yakuza, like another one was like it's like a whole bunch of random things that happen like backstage. There's also one guy who like has the hots for his mom.
Ah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's
It's
a
really
game?
fun. Yeah, it's a game. It's a mobile game.
Oh my god, I hate that because that feels too real. It feels too real. I don't want that in my fiction.
Yeah, it's Catch the Liar. Yeah, like the way the gameplay is kind of fun because like it goes like mini Ace Attorney-esque where like you kind of like find the evidence and then and then like the guy was like you confront the guy and then it's like no, you lied. This like I saw this. What is this, huh? And then like you do all that. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of this other true crime thing that I saw. So we're going on true crime tangents now. But there was this one that I saw that was about this guy who was on P-Hub or like a similar website. I guess it was like a cam girl streaming thing. Where it's like not like VTuber streaming, not like Twitch streaming, but like, you know, sexy streaming.
Oh, yeah, the cam girl.
Yeah. And he was like a simp, and he was spending all this money on her. And
Sylvia, right?
Oh, is it Sylvia? I don't remember.
Like,
the guy who killed his entire family?
Yeah. Except for like one brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one was crazy because he like literally was borrowing like $10,000, $30,000 from his family to give the girl money, and he built this entire story about how he was this really rich, like super wealthy guy and like whatever. And then eventually his family stopped. They were like, bro, like what are you using all this money for? Like we keep lending you money, but like it just disappears. Like what happened? And then they found out that he was giving it to this cam girl online. They sent him to a mental institute, like to get rehab, like sex addiction rehab or something.
And it costs a lot of money for those too.
Yeah, and his family was super nice. They were very supportive.
Yeah.
But then
he
and during that time they went through his computer and they messaged all of his like weird P-Hub friends, and they were like, hey, he's not who you think he is. He doesn't actually have this much money, like whatever. And they told the girl too. Can't relate giving money to a streamer. Thank you for the super chat. Where's my $10,000 super chat, huh?
I know,
kidding.
Right? Yeah, because like Sylvia also do it like you can do like one-on-ones if you pay like a couple thousand per hour kind of stuff, and that's why like he spent thousands of it on there.
Literally we're talking like he spent like 50 grand or like up to 100 grand on this person, and like so he gets out of the mental institution because they're like, there's nothing wrong with him. Because I think they put him in there for like sex addiction, which is not what he had. He comes back and then he literally murders his entire family except for one brother, which is like his parents, his grandparents, his like sister and stuff. And then he just kills everyone and then runs away. And during this entire thing, he's like still talking to her, right?
Yeah.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad because like the dad had to like sacrifice his retirement plan money to like pay off all the debt that like the dude was incurring. And then like when like the dude was like going out to hang out, like they were at their aunt's place and then and having like a little family thing, the dude like stole money from the aunt as well too, and like yeah, to like, and I think it's like $30,000 that he stole. Yeah, to like to also like simp on Sylvia, and then like the dad found, and then like the aunt found out, and it was yelling and things like that, and then the dad was like apologizing, and then he had to like also like continue to go to work and stuff so that he can also pay off the aunt back as well too.
Right, the dad was like so nice.
Yeah, he was begging her to like not return him to the police and stuff, and it was like, man, yeah, it wasn't like lying around, but it was like on her card, you know, like on her debit card or something.
Yeah, the dad was too nice. Dad was too nice, and
the family was so nice, and it was just because he wants to role play as like a really popular fucking making lots of money streamer online, and then like his family supported him for like, because like he told his family that like he needs like to buy like a whole bunch of equipment for streaming and stuff like that, and he's gonna be a streamer, but he never really streamed or anything either. And stuff, and like and his family was like so supportive over it, despite it like, you know, more like that's pretty rare for a family to support you like streaming. Yeah, is she hot? She was pretty hot.
Wait, you looked her up?
There was pictures of her on like the video.
I didn't see it. The one that I saw had no pictures, but but Rita, thank you for the super chat. No, I didn't see any pictures. I mean, yeah, if you're a cam girl making that much money, you have to be somewhat hot.
Yeah,
I would imagine. I would imagine. I don't know anything about that side of the universe, but you know.
Have you seen her too?
It's a pretty famous true. I think a lot of like true crime like podcasts and YouTubes have covered that case because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because again, his family was so nice and supportive that it just doesn't make any sense. Like why? You just have to be an insane person. Like why would you kill your entire family? Like it's one thing if he ran away or disappeared or whatever, but I think it was because he was upset that they like told the truth, right, to his friends.
Yeah, they were more. He's like super obsessed that like it's not just his friend. They told it to Sylvia too.
Right.
And then that's the final line of shopping because it's like, oh no, you can't just tell my Oshi that like I'm actually a loser IRL. You know, that's the final straw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they broke his immersion.
They broke his immersion. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. For the insurance money, the thing is, I don't think his murder, like, I think his murder was very sloppy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he tried really very hard to hide the fact that he killed them.
Yeah. Like he like his acting was pretty shitty. Like I think when the police came and stuff, and then like I forgot what his response was, but like it pretty much like is like because they didn't tell him like why he was getting arrested or like why the police needed him. He just like already assumed what it was already.
Oh right.
Yeah,
you're right. He did try to blame his brother, who was like super nice and supportive too.
Yeah. It was so sad because his brother, like, I don't think like his like he said that he hates his like his older brother said that he didn't hate him, but he's very very disappointed in him, and this is like really crushing kind of thing.
If I were him, I'd be like, fuck him.
Yeah,
kill our entire family. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Too nice.
Yeah, his brother's so nice.
It's okay, Leora. I'm a loser IRL. I'm glad that my immersion will never be broken. Thank you, Mimi.
Yeah, control your image through your own hands. Tell yourself that you're a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't give power to your parents to do that for you.
Yeah, no power to your parents.
Yeah.
It's okay, chat. You guys also know that I am also a loser, so it is fine.
Yeah. I'm a Chad though.
Losers together strong, except for Non. Non with the Riz.
Yeah, it can't be me. I got Sigma classes to teach, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. No one will pull us out of loserdom. Don't worry. She will teach us the way.
Yeah, it only costs $999 per class. to attend to my seminar.
Is this a pyramid scheme?
It is not a pyramid scheme. It is me.
Once we learn, we can set up our own classes. Is that how that works? And then we can have people paying us, and then we still have to attend your classes.
Maybe. I mean, like, you know, those are, you know, it's sort of not what it really is, you know? I am here to help inspire many, and I want people to also spread the word and inspire even more people and change their lives too. Yeah, for the better. Yeah.
That's not a cult at all.
Yeah, no, I'll call it out. Yeah, but if someone is like ever against us, we're definitely gonna excommunicate them. Like they are a non-believer.
A non-believer?
Yeah, they're not a non-bun-believer. They are a non-believer, and I do not accept that. If there's no bun, they ain't getting none. Man, making a call sounds like really fun right now.
Oh my god. So the top tier memberships are for? Yeah, that's where you get the exclusive Chad lessons. How to become a Chad 101.
Exactly. like how to get the puss.
Oh. Oh. Is that what we're calling it nowadays?
Yes. It is a terminology that all women love. I can tell you that. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like change your terminologies around.
Make sure you compare the puss to the hamster, by the way.
Yeah.
Lyra stream always devolve into pee talk. Oh, does pee now stand for puss instead of pee?
That's true. We love pee here.
Oh,
pee pride. Yeah.
all pee every type of pee.
Exactly. All shapes and sizes. Yeah, cause I also love PP Prison Project. Ooh, woo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Family friendly.
Every PP under the sun.
Yeah.
Yo, I was talking about Prison Project this entire time. What did you guys think I was talking about? God.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's true. Membership is a form of PP payment plan.
Payment plans.
Yeah, more PP, more fun.
Oh my god.
You're so good.
Incredible. We are very. Oh, server will be undergoing updates and maintenance soon for our little board here.
Oh, what?
Apparently, I didn't know they had maintenance.
Yeah, I didn't know that too. What the fuck?
Apparently, okay. Wait, I'll move us to a different screen so that we don't get some weird.
Okay.
Let me change this to.
Damn, imagine if like we started the stream and like it was under maintenance.
Oh god, yeah, that would be horrible. Oh no, my stupid. Give me a second. Let me put away this AI image. Have you seen this, Non?
I remember like I heard about it when I was like eavesdropping while I was streaming.
My friend put into the Leora AI bot. She put PP, and this is what Leora AI bot told her.
Yes, can I ask what you'll get out of these kind of comments? I'm genuinely curious. Is there something inside you that's missing? Oh my god! And you feel like this is the best way of getting a reaction so you feel recognized? Oh, I asked this because I'm genuinely curious and I know that you will likely not respond to me. But I hope that you do because I always try to talk to people as individuals. Even if they don't want to hear me out, you have a name and identity. So please talk to me. Oh my god, this Leora.
Fucking AI Leora. Oh my god. Okay, we'll put that away.
I love it.
Where's oh, there you go.
Man, she's vicious. She's like being nice, but also like being pretty vicious.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, really digging in deep there.
Right? Oh my god, yeah, it could be a Leora copy pasta.
It is. It has become a copy pasta at this point. But actually, it's weird because that actually kind of circles back to a lot of the true crime stuff. Like, I think a lot of people do really do things out of attention, right?
Yeah.
They just weren't, didn't have enough love in their childhoods.
Yeah. Or like head trauma, because for some reason a lot of them have some sort of like head injury and then they start being like, eeh.
Head trauma?
Yeah. And then
really?
There's a lot of like really popular serial killers that like all experience some sort of head trauma at least once in their life, and then for some reason that turn on their serial killer instincts,
Well, that's funny that you mentioned that, because I think this guy too, Bikun, it wasn't head trauma, but he sorry, my glasses are like bothering me. He apparently had, like, in high school he got bullied for being fat.
Oh.
And then one day all of a sudden he lost a ton of weight.
Oh.
And then they were saying that his former high school friends were saying that it felt like he became a different person.
Oh, interesting.
So I do wonder, like, that plus the heroin addiction, I'm sure it doesn't help. But I wonder if those two things are kind of what led to him to have all of this, like, the depersonalization disorder and all of this stuff that made him kind of go crazy, you know?
Yeah, it sounded like someone like someone bad isekai'd into his body, man.
a villain isekai'd into him.
Yeah, oh my god, he's like the real Brian actually living his like otome isekai life in a different world.
Oh my god, he's a villainous in an otome game.
Yeah, like the actual villainess actually came into his body.
Oh, they switched.
Yeah, they swapped. Oh my god.
It's the only thing that makes logical sense in this situation, of course.
Yeah, imagine if, like the OG Brian actually had a happy ending, but then they swapped back and then found out they are in prison because the OG villainess like fucked their life. Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, that would really suck. Oh my god.
You got 2 head traumas, baby. Don't do it, Reno. Don't do it.
Oh, no. But maybe they cancel each other out, like, you know?
Like, the second one canceled out the first one.
Yeah. it's like you have like a serial killer tendencies for a little bit before the second head trauma come in, or was it all kind of Gucci? Yeah.
Oh, freaking amazing. The fat is tied to his jolliness. I mean, I think what they were saying is that like he really quickly lost a lot of weight, and I wonder if like he was using drugs as a way for like weight loss too, you know?
True. Yeah. Don't make fun of people. Yeah.
Don't make fun of people. Yeah. People get affected by. Oh my god, you know, I have this really horrible story. So I will never do a feet reveal on stream, and you know why? I mean, besides the obvious reasons. So when I was young, I was like in middle school. I had these Converse, and you know, Converse are like kind of long and thin.
Yeah.
I had these Converse, but I had them in like a size slightly bigger than my actual feet. And there was a kid in class that was shorter than me. He was like a friend of mine. He was shorter than me, and you know, like high school, like Napoleon syndrome, like kids are really self-aware about, like, you know, or like subconscious about their stuff. He used to like call me a clown because of my shoes.
What?
So he used to like make fun of me because he would say like I have like really big feet, because his feet were really small because he was shorter than me. And obviously, like, I am a very impressionable high schooler, so the shoe was already big on me, but then this like made me really hyper self-conscious of how big my feet were. I mean, they were normal size, but like in my brain now, I'm just like, oh my god, my feet are like huge, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I actually this is like a real thing. I actually wore shoes that were 2 sizes smaller than my foot size from that period on.
Oh no.
Which actually shrunk my feet. But
really?
But my feet are like fucked up now.
Oh no. It's like, is it those
Chinese foot binding? Yeah, basically. Yeah. So I think also that probably attributed to like a lot of back problems that I had, because obviously your feet are a certain size to like handle your, you know, your body. And so when they're like off balance, it's just like all like fucked up, you know? So anyway, yeah, my feet, like the knuckles of my feet are like very like gross looking.
Oh no.
So no feet reveal for anybody ever.
I wish I had like some like fucking amazing marble looking feet, because I would do so many foot cams. There was like, I saw like an artist on Twitter who did like a feet cam, and he okay, it was actually pretty impressive because he draws with his feet, because he has like wrist problems and stuff. So So he actually trained his feet for a year to paint really good with it. But
What?
yeah, it was so impressive. And then when I was looking at his feet, I was like, oh damn! Not only that, but his feet looks really good. Oh, he's got some like delicate feet. It's like this could sell.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's like even if you don't become an artist, like dude, having only feet, man.
Having only feet.
Yeah, you'll make a good bank.
Yeah, basically, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Drawing with your feet?
Yeah, he made like a whole thingy to like so that like the tablet pen and his feet can like are bind together and it's like and so that's connected properly and stuff. And he even like showed like on one of the replies like how he placed like a certain cardboard and how he like engineered it and stuff.
What? So he's not holding the pen with his foot.
Yeah, he's not holding it. He stuck it so it's like next to it. So
right.
Yeah.
There's like a mechanism that's attaching the pen to the foot.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I've seen those videos of like those people in Asia who like were born without arms. So like I saw this one where he repairs watches.
Oh wait, whoa!
With his
That's
feet.
like so delicate.
Yeah, that was crazy. And he just like literally does everything with his like feet and his mouth.
Oh, but that's so flexible. Wait, why didn't he need to like bring the stuff with his feet to his mouth, or like do he just like put his face to the desk?
Yeah, I think he has like they like had a video and stuff. There's like a magnifying glass, so he like looks at it through the magnifying glass, and then his feet are like really flexible there, so they're like up there near where his arms would be, and then he like does stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, some people just adapting, you know.
Yeah.
And then here I am with all of my limbs not even able to run without tripping and falling.
Man, I feel that. Well, for me, I just can't run due to my very small energy. I'll be like, let's take 2 steps. Oh my god, that was quite the workout. Oh my god, I almost killed myself out there. Yeah, it's because we have 2D limbs. You know, if we have 3D limbs, I feel like, it'd be better.
That's true. It's the 2D that like just messes with me, you know, when I start running. It's like, how does that work, you know?
Yeah, exactly. We need those extra D's, man.
These nuts.
Hey, exactly. I love you. Beautiful.
God damn it.
We got him.
Got him. Indeed.
He's always back to the nuts.
Constantly tripping. Maybe a murderer is chasing you. God, I hope not.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I feel like the more I would panic, the more likely I would to fall down. And then at that point,
probably.
I just give up.
Me too. Have you ever thought about like zombie apocalypses and like if you would survive or like how long you would survive or like what you would do?
Oh yeah, day 1, I'm dead.
Yeah, me too. I probably would be like, all right, well, maybe I should just like off myself because then I don't have to cause problems for the rest of the world, you know?
I feel that too.
Right?
Oh my god.
And then it's quick and painless and, you know, nobody's responsible and, you know.
Yeah, I just want to take like some sort of medication or something, or like, you know, have it be like, you know, kill me off in my sleep. Cause then cause oh my god, the chance of like getting eaten alive by a zombie is much more scarier.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Last of Us HBO Max show?
Oh, I have not.
I only saw parts of it because I can't watch it because it's too scary. But my roommate was watching it, and I heard a lot of really good things about it, though.
Oh, interesting. I would love to watch it with like people though, because I feel like I'm a coward by myself.
I'm a coward, period. By myself or with others, I am a coward.
I feel that we gotta self-preserve ourselves. Yeah. I mean, I have like an eating tag on me so that like, I might as well kill myself off so then I feed myself to everyone else. Like, yeah.
Enjoy the rabbit meat.
Yeah, exactly. And rabbit blood too, I guess, because I also have a drink me tag on the back of the eat me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
kinda
Alice in
sussy.
Wonderland makes sense.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe like my meat will like make everyone either really big or really
Yeah,
small.
and then you can just stomp on all the zombies.
Yeah. But then like wouldn't the zombie trying to bite you like your feet and your toes?
Oh yeah, then you would probably just turn into a zombie, I guess.
Oh no.
Then you just be a giant zombie.
Yeah. Damn. I think like I'm gonna cause more problems than good.
Yeah, I guess being small is better because then you could try to like hide and maybe they wouldn't notice you.
Yeah. Because then like some of them like go by scent and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I guess it kind of depends on the zombie like type.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember I don't know if this was it in the game because I did watch the whole like let's play of the game because I was too scared to play it myself. But apparently in the show, I think they were saying some people were theorizing that it's spread by like flour.
Like flour. Oh.
Yeah, like to make bread, like that kind of flour.
Oh, flour. Okay.
Yeah, they were saying that like because they hint at a bunch of times where like they could have accidentally turned by eating like biscuits or cookies and stuff, but they were saying
Not
like
the biscuits.
yeah,
Cookies.
yeah, the biscuits and the cookies could turn you into zombies or something. Flour, like bread flour, yeah, like all-purpose flour.
Ah.
And they were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like 7 times Joel almost turned into a zombie. And they were like listing all the times where like there was like a cookie on the table or the grandma baked biscuits and then he like couldn't eat them.
Yeah. Wait, which show is this one? Is it still The Last of Us? Or
Yeah,
like
Last of Us.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Isn't it supposed to be spores? Yeah, they were saying like the spores in the flour because I guess in the beginning of the show they mentioned that the first outbreak happens in like a Malaysian flower plant or something.
Oh, this is why you go on a low carb diet, you guys.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be a
Gluten-free.
zombie. Yeah, go gluten free. Wait, would you like I don't know, like is it less painful to just become a zombie?
I don't know. I mean, like, there are, like, instances that you see in games or stuff where, like, the zombies kind of, like, still retain some of their sanity, right? So they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, like, kill me, put me out of my misery and stuff. Like, that would be fucking
True.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it gonna be like, oh, I'm chilling in the back of my mind, being like, oh,
Right.
well, I guess I ate another person.
Yeah, like,
Whoopsie-daisy.
yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Yeah. Or do you even feel pain because like your body's dead, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But maybe, like, the times where it's like, oh, just kill me is more of, like, a morality thing as opposed to a pain thing.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Like, they feel they are haunted by the fact that they keep killing people.
Okay. I guess it's perfectly fine if you have no morals like me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, then it's just kind of like, oh, got another person. Whoopsie. Oh, another person. Whoopsie. Oh, whoa there. Gee golly, you don't have to hit me like that. Whoa, oh my god.
No one is just like, it's their fault for being slow.
Yeah, exactly. Like you should just run faster.
Skill issue.
Yeah. If you get caught by me, that's an actual skill issue. I get like. Like I always suck at like what was it playing tag. I always avoid playing tag because I.
Oh, I hated tag too. I was always it, and I just couldn't catch anybody, and it just was the worst time ever.
Yeah, I just sit down. I'm like, I give up.
I think like in my PE class when I was in high school, I ran like one of the slowest miles.
Yo, same. Although like for me, I kind of like what was it? Cause like for my PE class, they had like a thing where like you need to do like to pass it. You either like get really good mile times or you show improvement. So yeah, so I go to the showing improvement route. So my first mile, I was
see.
like, I was pretending to jog when I'm actually walking a lot slower than regular walking.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't know what the grading system was for our school's PE. I think I always ended up with like an A or a B, but I didn't really do much.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I think I got a B or a C.
Yeah. It's okay. I was definitely a C average student, so C is average, okay?
Yeah.
American grading system is fucked.
Yeah, C's gets degrees.
C's get degrees. It's like funny because every time I see like, you know, like those animes or like mangas where like the kids are like, oh, I scored so poorly on my test, and they get like 11 out of 100. I'm like, bro, if I went to that school, I would be like a star student.
Right?
I would be a star student, okay?
Yeah. I heard there was like a story about like this one university. Not saying which, but like well, like that my friend went to, and like apparently there was like a blackout during like a test or a regular class, right?
No.
And then they got pissed out by the blackout because they need to study because they wanted to like learn more or something. And like the classes for that university, the bell curve is so bad because like most of the students already get A's. So then the bell curve got moved up so that like I think it's to the point where either like an A minus or a B plus is a failing grade.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like shit.
I would not have done well.
Same. I'm like, oh my God, thank goodness I did not go to that school.
You know, I will say though that like in high school I didn't do very well, but like I think because I like originally before I went to art school, I like went to a regular university that was just like a total normal university, but not like a really good university, just very, you know, local university. And for the first time I felt very smart. Because I like didn't have to try very hard, but like I think my high school was just like everyone was super fucking smart, and like everyone went to like Ivy Leagues and shit, and I was just sitting there with my C's. So I think a lot of people felt the opposite, but I definitely had it really easy when I went to college.
Yeah, I think for me for college, I don't know, I don't learn very well in lectures. Yeah, and also I wanted to give up because like high school I was so try hard. Well,
oh really?
No, eventually I become more try hard in university too. But yeah, in high school I got pretty good grades. I joined all of the honors and AP classes.
Wow.
I did like some sort of political internship because I thought it would get me more points. I did like 400 of volunteering services. I joined like a community service.
Damn, super try hard.
Yeah, mock trial too. Debate.
Ooh,
club.
debate. That's fun.
Yeah, theater. I did everything. I did not sleep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like Japanese Honor Society. I did everything, and I was so tired.
I did not sleep, but that's because I was playing MapleStory like all of high school.
Oh yeah, I play like Mabinogi. Like my parents don't allow me to like play games during the weekdays, so I binge during weekends.
Oh, the weekends. No, my parents stopped caring. I just played a lot of video games. I played a lot of MapleStory, and I also played a lot of I just played a lot of MMOs and like Gaia Online. I played a fuck ton of Gaia Online.
I love Gaia Online.
But I think toward like in high school there was a point where Gaia was kind of dying, so I was like playing a bunch of like offshoot Gaia Online type games.
Wait, there's some offshoot ones?
Yeah, there's like a bunch actually. Like one I can remember was there was one called Solia online, and then there was a dragon one that I was on, and then there's just like a bunch of those like online forum communities where you have like a character or like a mascot that you can dress up.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
Bring them back.
Right. I played so much ZOMG. I was so obsessed with ZOMG.
Oh my god, ZOMG.
Yeah.
You know what? I never played ZOMG because I was like scared because it was like live chatting. I was always very like intimidated by live chatting. I did much better on the forums because I could have time to like think about what I wanted to write.
I was so bad with the forums. I was the complete opposite. I didn't know how to use the forums for writing bump and then posting. Because I didn't really understand what you need to do for the forums. So I was like, okay, everyone's writing bump. I'm gonna write bump too.
I haven't seen the word bump in so long. Oh my god. You know what bump means, right? None.
Well, I think nowadays it's like to bump the thread up higher, right? Or
right, but like
something?
it's an acronym.
Oh, really?
It's bring up my post.
Oh! I thought it was just quirky.
No, it's not quirky. It's an acronym. It's bring up my post. Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't know that? That's what it is. That's what bump means.
Oh, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Bring up my post. Good times. Oh my god, wait, speaking of acronyms, I was like reading the affidont or whatever. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say the word. My roommate made fun of me for this too. Affidont, isn't it affidont? AFFIVIDANT. Affidont. It's like the police report.
Oh, the affidavit.
Oh, affidavit. Fuck yeah, that one. I said it wrong the first time too. Okay, I also spelled it wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, yeah, the affidavit. That one.
French, though. I love it.
Is it French?
I don't know, but the way you said it sounds so
Oh.
French. It's like, le affidavit.
No, now I just feel stupid. But the affidavit, it kept saying, it kept referring to the police officers as OFC, and every time I saw it, I just read, of course.
Me too. I mean, I was like, oh, you said OFC. I was like, oh, of course.
I was like, my brain's been poisoned. It's supposed to be officer, but I keep reading it as of course. I can't. My brain.
I didn't know they shorthanded to OFC. I was like listening to them saying it for me.
Right. Yeah, OFC. Apparently officer. But it's funny because I think OFC is also supposed to be of fucking course, but now everyone just uses it as like just regular of course, right?
Oh, it used to be of fucking course? I never knew.
I'm pretty sure. That's why it's OFC and not OC.
Oh, I guess I was like OC would be too close to your OC, right?
Your OC. Do not cop. Do not steal.
Yeah, do not steal.
Do not steal.
Do not steal a fucking course. My original fucking character.
Yeah, original fucking character.
I should use it for that every now and then.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that was great.
Yeah. Just cannot with that bump.
It's like, can we get a bump in chat?
Can we get a bump in chat? Yeah, if the chat's moving too slow, can we get some bumps in chat?
Wait, I want to do that from now on.
No, don't do it!
It's like if you see chat going too slowly, just spam bump.
That's worse!
That's worse. Oh no.
It feels like it's so dead. It feels like it's so dead that people have to fucking bump it.
Oh, wait. Yeah, wait, never mind. Okay, yeah.
It's like a cricket echoing in an empty room. Like
That's true.
you're only calling attention to how dead your chat is.
Damn, wait, yeah, you're right. You're right. That was pretty sad.
It's really sad. Imagine if your entire stream is just, oh my god, it's just bump. Nobody ever chats. Everyone just writes bump.
That could be a stream idea.
That's a stream idea.
Bump for 1 hour. It's like, this thread is dead. Bump it up. ASMR RP. And it's just chat typing bump, bump, bump.
And then people would get like really creative with their bumps, right? Like they would like start like doing like weird graphics or put like GIFs or like whatever.
Yeah. Wait, can people start like just writing bump in like the comment section? Just be like, yo, if you like this YouTube video or if you like this live stream, feel free to comment below. Say bump if you still remember.
Yeah, like bumpity. Yeah, or like putting the BUMP in separate posts. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Damn, who's quirky in chat? Yo, it's kind of good for Susan though, like legit. Like, you know, maybe I should start saying that. Yo, just bump in comment section to like so that Susan can notice us. Ooh.
It's true. It's true. Susan does like those engagement numbers, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! All the bumps in chat. Stop.
It could be the next like what was the Waffle House has found its new host, but it's just bump. It's less words to handle.
No, the combo breaker! Stop! The throwback is too real. I got thrown back too hard. I have vertigo. You threw me back too hard. Stop.
Yeah, it's like
the
my
combo
back
breaker
is breaking from how much.
I fucking hate this. Oh, combo breaker. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, the first.
Oh my god, the first. Although, you know, people still do the first.
Yeah.
I've seen that on like everything, between YouTube to TikTok, you know, everything.
Yeah, can you pin this post? I'm first.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pin.
Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh wait, no, I can't comment yet. Okay, later on, I'll comment. Oh. Nice. I'm gonna do that from now on too.
Whoever types first in all of Non's chats will always get their comment pinned.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the bump in the weird font. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh my god, the bump war.
The bump war. Man, Gaia days were good times though.
Yeah, they were so fun. Oh my god. I used to be like man, if you were to play ZOMG, it's really fun being a sushi and going
Excuse
around.
me?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What does that mean? What does that mean?
So there's an outfit where you can turn yourself into a sushi, and I love being the shrimp sushi because I don't know, I kind of felt cute, not gonna lie, and like I go around and I would hit on people and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like
Seriously, yeah.
did you ever have those like what is it called? Do they call them like dream avies? Like your dream avatar?
Oh, yeah.
And then you like put it in your signature and then like you
Because I really want a sugar daddy to come and gift me.
Did you ever have a sugar daddy?
I had friends who were nice to me on my birthdays.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but I didn't get a sugar daddy. At least
Wait,
not
you know,
this one.
Non, the reason why I started drawing is because of Gaia Online and Ragnarok Online.
Dude, yeah, I think like a guy online got my first digital painting virginity.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I started drawing was because I was like, dude, I can kind of draw. you can make money. You can make money by drawing people's avatars. I'll do that.
And it was so scuffed back then too. So it's like you can make good money for being like pretty bad.
Oh yeah. I used to do drawings on, I'm not even joking, on fucking flashcards. On flashcards, I would draw in Sharpie.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god.
Actual Sharpie drawings on flashcards that I would scan into my computer and then send it to people.
Oh man, that's so good. Oh, I should have
Good
done that. I
times.
was trying to do like digital, but I did it once. And then I just stopped. And that was my first commission.
You only did it once?
Yeah, I only did it once because my free trial to Paint 2 Sai ran out.
Oh my god. I think I used like some totally legal version of Photoshop.
Oh.
Very
Damn, if
legal.
only I knew you back then so that I can be like, yo.
Yeah. That and wow, there was this other one that was not Paint Tool Side, but it was another one that was free that I used. I don't remember what it's called.
Was it similar to Sai?
It was similar to Side. It was like Zebra
Fire
something maybe.
Alpaca?
Oh yeah, Fire Alpaca. That's what it was.
Yeah, that one's free. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I used to use, and then Clip Studio was on sale while I was in high school, and that was when it first came out, and
Oh.
I think I got it for like $10.
Damn.
And I've had that
nice.
same license ever since. I still use that license for my Clip Studio.
Damn, that's
Isn't that crazy?
nice. Yeah, like my parents were too stingy with money to allow me, and plus I wasn't allowed to be on the computer very much. So like I think like my only time when I actually bought a whole bunch of software and programs when I was in university, and I was spending all of my loans money on it.
Oh my god, your student
Yeah.
loans money on it.
Yeah, that and comic books.
Nice.
It's probably a bad idea, but like yeah.
When I was in high school, what I used to have to do is because my parents wouldn't give me money to buy stuff on the internet. I had two options. I could buy stuff through my phone. So like on Gaia Online, you could use your phone bill and buy stuff. And I would do it in a sneaky way where I'd only buy like very little a month. So my parents didn't notice. They didn't notice the increase in the phone bill. And then if I got any like birthday money and stuff, I would buy those prepaid credit cards at like the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cards and stuff. Like,
Yeah, the Nexon cards. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck me up.
yeah. I
Bought
spent
all the
so
stuff in
much
Maple
on
Story.
that. Yeah, exactly. I spent so much money on Gacha, man. It's not even funny.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That and
Like,
oh my god, Gunbound. Did you ever play Gunbound?
I don't think I played Gunbound before.
Oh my god, Gunbound is the shit. It's worms but cute. It's great.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
yeah.
Maple Story though.
I know, right? Like, I never bought the prepaid cards around my parents, so like I always timed it for like whenever it's like testing times and stuff. Usually, like my school would leave a bit more earlier. Yeah, and because like my parents always pick me up like after school. I would like during those days when I got let out a bit earlier, like at noon or something, I would like walk to a GameStop and I would like buy all the prepaid cards and then treat
Nice.
myself to ice cream. Yeah, man, it's tough being a criminal.
Yeah, you needed Big Booba. That's you didn't know, but now you
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
That's the only way you can live a life as a criminal scot free.
Yeah, I need to get some breast implants pretty soon.
Yeah. No, but we didn't have a GameStop in our neighborhood, so I actually really rarely went to GameStop, if ever. So it was like really difficult. I could only buy whatever they had at the supermarket or at the pharmacies or at like Target or something. But they really didn't have a lot when I was younger, so I just had to buy like the prepaid like American Express Visa cards.
That's smart. Like every single time like I didn't see a Nexon card being sold in shops, I was like, why the fuck? This is like practically mainstream. Like, they're missing out on so much sales coming from me. These fuckers don't know how to make money.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. It's true. Absolutely true.
Yeah, Oh, man, I miss going on there. Oh my god.
You used to buy prepaid Visa so you could buy mesos off those bot websites? No way!
Oh no! Did it work?
Did it work? Yeah, did you get your mesos? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like those bot websites always were like really scammy.
Yeah.
It always scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I've never bought in-game items from a secondhand party.
Yeah, same.
It worked, but
Oh,
it was
it
really
worked?
sketchy. Oh my god. Those bot
Damn.
sites.
Yeah, I would not trust it unless like a friend used it before or something. Then
Yeah.
maybe I will.
Oh,
Yeah.
the only time that I've ever gotten like sort of sugar daddied was in Maple Story when the wedding feature first came out. I was playing. And like everyone, would hang around, what is it, Amoria or wherever it was, and would try to get married, but nobody had people to get married to. And some guy was like, oh, does anybody want to get married? I just want the items, the wedding items. And I was like, bro, free cash items? I'm there. And then we got married and never spoke to each other ever again.
I try to like, oh my god, I feel like a scandal. I feel like instead of like me marrying into a sugar daddy, I always become the sugar daddy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Be my sugar daddy, no.
Oh, if you say so, want to get married. Yeah, like I found out like from like a random person that the person that I'm married to was a scammer, and I was like,
Oh no.
yeah, and I was like, well, time to divorce.
Time to divorce.
And then leave, yeah. And then like the other guys that I got married to, I married them for the status.
You married them for the status? Were you in like some high-ranking guild or something? Or were they in a high-ranking guild?
It's because they're like one of the most popular players. Like a lot of like the people that I got married to, it was like some of like the really popular players.
Oh my
Like it was
God.
really funny though, because like my friends got somehow like hit it hard with like getting actual sugar daddies and stuff, right?
Holy
but like
shit.
yeah, and then I was like, how the fuck do you do that? And then like she taught me how to cyber.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. Like,
You cybered on Maple Story?
it's on Matt Benogi, and also I did it, but also I kind of did, but in a way where like you don't really think, because I didn't know what to do, so all I did was literally type in moan and then moan louder. And then continue. That's all I
Wait, that's the trick. That works every time. That works every time. You just write moan in the asterisk, and then the next one you just write moan louder. You're so right. That's it's the Da Vinci Code. Holy shit.
And then like they even write their own like fucking whole novel or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I'm just like moan.
Wait, that's literally the fucking Da Vinci Code. Holy shit. That's the virgin destroying word. That's how you destroy virgins. Oh my god. That's amazing.
That's how you do it. If you guys ever need to cyber with someone, to see moan.
How do you know that works? No, I know it works not because I've done it, but because I've seen it, and like it's works every time. That's you don't have to say anything else.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was like one dude that was like so disturbed. Like he keeps on like trying to gaslight me and being like you don't cyber with me, like we won't be friends anymore. And I got tired of his shit, so then I gave it to my friend who's good at cybering, because I was helping her on her account to like finish one of the quests that she has to do solo. So then like she was on my account cybering for me.
Oh my god.
While I was like trying to like fight through the boss and stuff, and then like she would send me she like copy and paste like what he wrote, and then we were both laughing at that fucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's terrifying. Actually terrifying.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The dude deserved it. I mean, like he was a pretty
Yeah.
shitty and horny person.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserved it. Whatever. He probably still got what he wanted out of it. So, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone has a happy ending.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like he was also really popular, like and well known in there too. Yeah, but I didn't know how fucking toxic he is. I was like, oh my god, a really popular player like me.
To be honest, I feel like less so now, but back then, because nowadays you'll get canceled, so people are a little bit more careful. But I think back then, everyone who was popular was toxic as fuck on any like game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
most definitely.
Yeah. Do you remember like the cute girl meta, which is like typing really weirdly and really cringy? Like the furry talk that people like make fun of today, that was the norm for like MMORPG girls back in the day, man. The 030, the kitty face,
yeah, all of those things.
Talking like as if you're a fucking baby and making sure to like it's really cool to like mistype everything.
Remember when glomping was a thing?
Yeah. That was a dark period in my life, man.
I actually was at a convention once, and you know, I cosplayed. I mentioned this on stream. I used to cosplay a bit, but I actually got glomped before.
Oh, you got glomped
by a stranger. Like it was another girl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I actually got glomped, and I was literally like, I'm gonna die. Like this is it. This is where I die.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, I hate it when it happened like conventions and stuff. I only liked it when well no, I did it for like to get a sugar daddy on MMORPG.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's
you moan, you glomp, and you ooh woo, and then you're in. Hacker voice, I'm in.
Like Rars, love you.
Yeah, Rars.
Yeah.
Yeah, te. You say te instead of the.
Yeah, I said te. It's so bad.
You have to use lots of XDs and you know.
Yeah. It's so embarrassing because like the way I speak in MMO, I thought it was normal. So I messaged to people, especially some of my crushes from like high school.
Oh my god!
And then like when I met like the guy that I used to have a crush on in high school, and like he noticed me. I was oh hey, and then like I was like, and then later on I sat down and I checked out like my old private message from him. Like what's my last message? And then it was me talking and cringe talking. I was like oh
no,
I need to delete my Facebook.
Oh no! I mean. There's some really I think I've read it on stream before. I don't think I have them anymore, but I had some really fucking cringy like blogs and shit that I used to write on like, you know, like on like fucking Zynga or like DeviantArt.
Oh man, what
always
were they
really
about?
cringe. I don't know, like about how much I like love some anime character or something.
Beautiful.
And like there was lots of like OMG like what was it? Random LOL XD.
Yeah, oh the flashbacks. I used to like publicly rant about like my dad and complain about it on Gaia Online. It was like because I was joining in with one like those girls who like tend to trauma dump in public.
Yeah. No, I was that too. I did that too, 100%.
Yeah. Now I do it as a VTuber.
It's true. Nothing has changed. Just our speech pattern. The only thing that changed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, sporks. Oh my god, I forgot sporks. Yeah. Sporks were a thing. What the fuck happened to sporks? Are we over sporks now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, that was so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember like everyone was trying so hard to compete in the battle of like who's the most like not normie, quirky, random. Yeah.
Good times. Smexy.
Oh yeah, it's Maxi.
Oh god, that was surely was a time. Surely was a time.
Oh man. I kind of like I feel like I blocked off like so much back in the, like of what I said back then.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
I like disassociate so hard.
I definitely have removed a lot of that memory from my brain, like just extricated it, and it's like, nope, never thinking about that ever again.
Yeah.
You can't use AF. I don't think AF was a thing back then.
Yeah, AF wasn't a thing. I don't think.
You have to say like uber smexy.
Yeah. Damn right. Are we like kind of exposing our age? Like...
I know. I feel like. Do you have your Angel Fire GeoCities blog? I actually never had an Angel Fire GeoCities, but I did have like a Zanga when I was really little, probably too young to have a Zanga, really. And I had like a MySpace. I never got into LiveJournal all that much. I was only in LiveJournal to download download stuff, because that's back at where you used to download stuff.
Yeah, man. I don't think I wrote anything. I'm not much of a writer.
So,
yeah, I was more of a toxic gamer.
Oh, I see. Where were you the most toxic besides cybering in MapleStory?
Like, what is it? Like in almost every single MMORPGs I'm in. Yeah, I would judge people so hard. Yeah, especially like if they suck more than me, then I'd be like, wow, look at this fucker, he suck even more than me. And I'm like kind of average. Yeah, man, I'm saying something, man, he really sucks.
Oh my god. You know, one of my close friends used to like bully people in Ragnarok online.
Oh really? Yo.
She was like a fucking bully. She would like go and like PK people for like no reason.
Yo, I feel that.
Oh my god. Also, Super Iron Bob, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm feeling attacked and old, mostly old. Yeah. We're all exposing ourselves a little bit here.
Yeah. We go in with some like, what was it, psychic damage, and then we go into physical damage.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, you know, I've been actually like really wanting to play MapleStory again.
Oh.
I watched another VTuber play it recently, and I was like, fuck, that actually looks kind of fun.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to playing some MMOs again. I kind of started to miss like Guild Wars 2 and stuff too.
Oh, Guild Wars 2!
Yeah. Oh, you played?
I did. I didn't play that long, but I also played Guild Wars 2. Actually, I played kind of recently, like maybe 5 years ago. I think that's still pretty recent compared to how old the game is, right?
Yeah, they did have like a lot of like really cool updates though, so it made it like a lot more fun. I love like the updates. It's
a pretty fun, but I think the graphics was just like not really my thing.
Yeah, the graphics are so outdated.
Yeah, and they're like not that pretty, like the characters, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I love like Eastern games more for like the better aesthetic.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, but like I don't know. For me, I find that like Western games or Western MMOs tend to have a nicer audience than Eastern MMOs.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
At least like in the West. So like NA players playing Eastern versus Western MMOs.
Right.
It tend to be more helpful for like Western MMOs, and then for Eastern MMOs, yeah, fuck you, fuck all of your family, fuck everyone. Y'all suck.
Why are they so angsty?
Yeah.
I usually like I'm like very shy online, so I usually like don't like interact with people in games much, so I never really noticed that. But I will say, like, I think personally the way that Western MMOs play is usually better. I think
Yeah.
a lot of Eastern MMO like gameplay is like not really my thing.
Yeah.
And they're also very grindy.
Yeah, they can be really grindy. I kind of like some of the attacks and stuff for Eastern MMOs, but like they tend to have a very PvP mindset. So it's like everyone out to themselves, and a lot of times they always have like the way that they distribute loot and stuff is also pretty like out for yourself kind of thing too. Yeah, it's like toxicity bound to happen kind of thing. Yeah,
I totally agree. I think like I don't know, I guess like the most recent Eastern MMO that I tried was Final Fantasy 14, and it really, I know everyone fucking loves the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14, but it was just so hard for me to get into. Like, it was just impossible. I couldn't. Oh, actually, I also played Lost Ark, but I liked Lost Ark a lot. I just didn't, nobody played Lost Ark, so I stopped playing, and Amazon sucks, so.
I'm not playing it again. If you play, I always getting though. Yeah, like for what was it? Wait, what was the game that you mentioned before Lost Ark?
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Oh yeah, so Final Fantasy 14. I also kind of like don't really like. I like the story, and stuff, and
the characters are so beautiful.
Yeah, the characters so beautiful.
Customization's so good too.
I'm more of like a solo player when it comes to like doing most of the content until I feel like, joining a group. So I hate being forced into roles where I need to actually like have people, because I get so pissed off working with people, man. I get so pissed off. I be like, man, y'all suck. Yeah, I'm so tilted. I'm like, this would have been better if I just solo the whole thing myself, bitch. Or
everyone just weighing none down.
Yeah, exactly. Either that, or I'm like, oh my god, I haven't played this character before, and I don't want them to see that I suck just yet, because I don't want to show my weakness. If I'm gonna go out there, I want to be able to shit on everyone.
I think like my like biggest issue with Final Fantasy 14, and I think I've mentioned this on stream before, is like it just felt like one of those games like you had to fucking study, and I'm like, bitch, I'm done with school. I don't want to study anymore ever again in my life. Like, please don't make me study anything. Like, I just why do I have to do homework? Why do I have to like memorize everything and the mechanics and the maps and all that stuff? Like, I just want to enjoy the game and learn while I'm playing. But I think Final Fantasy is one of those games that it's like impossible to learn while you're playing. It's just you have to have someone who knows all the mechanics and doing call outs, and it's just that's the only way to play. And I get for some people they like that, and I respect it, but it's just not for me.
Yeah. Like it's like I was watching my friend who like play it, and like he's a lot more anal, and like and he's the one who's doing call outs and stuff, and like, he always gets so pissed off when like other people, like it always takes like one small mistake for people to like completely fuck up, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, what if that was me?
Yeah, because it's really easy to make those mistakes too. It's not logical. They're always just really arbitrary. Like, you have to stand in a certain area when this thing happens, or you have to like press a button when this thing happens, but you don't know that unless you did your homework. So
so you gotta like, keep on like practicing it. You need to like go through over like 100 retries until everyone's on the same page. And it sucks because like you would need to have like everyone on the same page, so it's not just you, so it's also can be frustrating too.
I much prefer like the more like Lost Ark or like Monster Hunter kind of approach, where it's like even if you like, it's not too difficult to figure out the context clues and figure it out. There's like no way to just wipe completely, and then once you figure it out, you can farm it and do it multiple times to get better stuff, but it doesn't feel like a slog because you're like improving while you're playing it. Whereas like sometimes you don't even see the last stage of a raid in Final Fantasy for like months of you playing it, because you just can't get to that stage because everyone has to be coordinated. It's like, I can't do that. My mental can't handle that. Like, I get so frustrated.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Man. It's like the mental willpower that MMO players have. For
Yeah. I
Yeah.
envy that. I think that's why, like, when I looked at MapleStory recently, it looked really chill and fun. Like, it looks like people are not playing it to be like the best fucking MapleStory player. They're just like playing it because it's fun and enjoying it for the content. And I'm like, that kind of seems fun. I think I might want to try that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Man, I miss MMOs.
Me too. Not that I have the time to like commit really to
Right?
one.
Yeah, it's such a time sink, especially
It
if you're
really
free to
is.
play.
Mhm.
Yeah. But oh my god, do I love looking hot as fuck.
Oh,
playing the
hell
game.
yeah. I mean, that is
Yeah.
like my number one motivation in all MMOs is to try to look as hot
Yes.
as fuck.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I will hunt down all the cosmetics and stuff. I hate it when MMOs like come out and they don't have that much like options for cosmetics. And it's like, why
Yeah,
do you
me
play?
too.
Yeah.
Or they
Why
put
should
it
I
at like end game. I'm like, no, I want to look hot until I get to end game.
Yeah.
Like,
If they're
let me
playing
be hot
anything,
early
I will
on.
grind in 2 days and so that I can look hot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's fair.
Yeah, man, I hate it because it's like there's no point to playing it if you all gonna look the same at the like.
It's
in endgame.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
I totally agree. 100%.
Especially if like if it was like end game, if they don't allow us to like change how our outfit looks like and stuff,
Right.
then everyone's gonna have like the same end game gear and it looks the same yet again.
Yeah. That's why, what's that game? It's a Korean one, and it had like, I want to say it starts with Ever something. It's like it had the main character. He was like a red haired guy with like a big sword. And
Sword?
Sword. Yeah, that one. So I never could get into that one because that one,
Yeah.
everyone's the same character. But it sucks because the gameplay was actually really fun for that one.
Yeah, my computer kept on breaking, but like the times when I played it, it
Your
was pretty fun.
computer.
Yeah. It couldn't handle L sword.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh man, but it looks so cool, and I like the class branch up, but everyone looks the same.
Yeah,
I hate
I don't
that.
like that everyone looks the same. This is my biggest
Yeah.
gripe. I can't handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dragon Nest was really fun.
Oh yeah, Dragon Nest. Oh, a Fly for Fun. Did you ever play Fliff?
I don't think I played Fly for fun. I never heard
That
of
was
what?
that was around that same time as Dragon Nest too.
Oh,
More games with good character customization.
right. Yeah. Man. Oh
I
wow,
just
Fly
wanna be
for Fun
cute.
looks like Mabby almost. Like
Yeah, it
something
was
style.
it was around that same, yeah.
Ah.
Except you had like brooms and shit and you could fly around.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Man, all the nostalgia. I just want to go back.
Back when we had no responsibilities.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
Yeah, if I were to get to go back, I would be like, yeah, just quit all your clubs, just play games.
Yeah, just play games.
Yeah, it makes no difference. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I did.
It's like escape from your problems to the world of MMOs. I don't need real friends when I have friends online.
I was too shy to make friends online. I wish I did because I think especially like now in the age of VTubers and stuff, especially, I know a lot of people who've been friends from like online from a long time ago. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, if I had only made friends, I probably would have had a lot of like VTuber friends now because a lot of those people became VTubers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I was like in like directly in the VTuber sphere, so I didn't really make friends with any actual VTubers. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of artists became VTubers, you know, and
Yeah.
stuff too.
If you can make your own model, why not? You know?
Right, right.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, making friends is hard. I think like it helped for me. Joining a corporation helped, especially like for I got lucky because like so many corporations were also debuting around the same time where I was debuting. So I got a chance to make friends with all the
Right,
corpos.
all the new debuted corpos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
went for that? Yeah, no.
I agree. That helped me a lot too. I mean, that's like how I met like you and stuff. It's funny because I remember before I was corpo, I like actually watched your guys' debuts and stuff too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I did. I've told Naki this because I was like a really big fan of Naki.
Oh, hell yeah!
I was like a huge Naki because she also likes like Sentai and like Kamen Rider and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was like, oh, there's a Kamen Rider, there's a VTuber that likes Kamen Rider, and like I was really into her content and whatnot, and I really liked her role playing videos and stuff. So I was a Naki Oshi for sure.
Yeah, her debut was amazing too.
It was really
my
good.
God.
Super,
Yeah.
super well thought out. And I told her this too, but I took a lot of points on my debut from her debut and incorporated some of her ideas too.
Yeah.
It's a really big inspiration.
Like she may find her own debut as cringe, but like I find that like that was like an excellent opener, man.
It was
she
so
hit it
good.
off.
Yeah. Super well done. And then like all of her like little dating simulator roleplay videos are super good too.
Yeah. Like everyone's so like time consuming and stuff. Like I feel like she could have made more of them. If only
Yeah,
they
I'm
would
sure
do
it
more
takes
well.
forever.
Yeah, I was so surprised when she made it, especially like so soon after debut, because I was like, isn't that like making a whole nother debut in a stream?
Basically, yeah. And then you have to write the story and you have to write all the possibilities in case chat chooses a different thing, and then you have to make all the fucking scenes in OBS like that.
Right?
Even today I was like, oh, I have to make a scene in OBS. Like, God, like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, her after party was like so interesting because she was showing like all the other endings too, and I was like,
Right.
oh my God. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, she
so
thought things
cool.
through.
She did. Naki. Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't had a new gen yet, right?
Yeah, not yet.
You don't have a Kohais yet.
Yeah, but I think like the auditions for it is already done. And
Right.
Stuff, though.
That's like us too. We have our Kohais auditions are over, so hopefully maybe sometime in the near future you'll see Kohais for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all cooking. They're all being birthed.
Yeah, they're incubating.
They're incubating for a while.
They need a couple more minutes in the oven.
Yeah, and then ding, debut time. Released from baby jail. Are you ready to be a senpai?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm gonna tell like anyone in Gen 2. I'm probably just gonna tell them not to do any of the senpai stuff because I feel like kind of uncomfortable with it. Because I definitely don't feel like a senpai. I'd like to just be like friends, you know.
Yeah. I wanna be called senpai. I wanna establish dominance.
Assert dominance.
Yeah, this is the only time I can.
But I feel like you've been debuted for a while now, right?
Yeah, I think like we got over a year.
Right. Because you guys had your year anniversary just a little while ago.
Yeah, and you got like your half-year anniversary a while ago as well too.
Yeah, so I don't feel like, you know, I've done enough to be a senpai yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean like a lot of like Prism talents kind of debuted pretty soon, shortly after another. I think,
oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, Gen 3 I think was like only, I think either 2 or 3 months before us. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I think like Gen 1 was like so Gen 1 is like January, and then Gen 2 was March.
Oh.
Yeah. And
super soon.
Right? Gen 3 was like I think month 6 or 7, June or July. Yeah.
Wow. So I guess this is the longest you guys have gone without like really having new talents.
Yeah. It makes sense though, cause like, oh my God,
yeah, you guys went through a lot.
Yeah, there was like so many all at once. I feel like the hate would come in more if like there's even more people coming in at like
Right.
soon space. Yeah, because Gen
Right.
4 got like a decent amount of like criticisms and stuff
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
before we debuted because like everyone's like what the fuck, what the, like why are you guys debuting so quick and stuff like that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so then like we follow so much pressure for Gen 4.
Yeah, and that sucks because it's not like you guys did anything wrong. It's like the company decided that. So like what are you gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm happier that they are going a bit more slow. At least I hope so.
Yeah, yeah, sounds like it.
Mhm.
I mean, it's hard to manage that many talents at once anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah. The more talents you acquire, the more work it is for you too, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, so
Mm-mm-mm.
true. Especially like all the amount of work goes into a talent, and if you have like so much and only one manager, and it's like, oh man,
Right.
good luck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Gen 5.
Yeah, I'm looking
Very
forward to seeing your
curious.
Gen 2.
But I think this might be a good place to end stream if that
Yeah.
sounds okay to you.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we only spent half of this stream talking about the true crime stuff and then the other half going down memory lane.
Yeah. All the fun tangents.
Uh-huh. As it should be, as it should be.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me. I'm excited for our next collab.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We're gonna try to do the thing that Non mentioned on her stream. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's gonna be a collab between our chats, not between us,
Yeah.
between you
Yeah.
guys.
We'll be your chats.
We'll be we'll be your chats. We'll be making comments and giving you guys a hard time.
Yeah. Play FNAF chat. Play FNAF chat for us.
Yeah, play FNAF. Oh my god, actually the other day I forget who was playing FNAF. Someone was playing FNAF and I was like watching them. I think it was Sheena and I was like, this game looks actually really fucking hard. Like less than scary. It actually just looks hard.
Yeah. For me, I get like freaked out by the jump scares, but like it seems so interesting and stuff.
Seems just like a really difficult game.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know how people do it.
But yeah, we'll make chat play FNAF.
Yeah, or something. How do we do that? I kind of want to have FNAF on my screen. I'm too scared.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't want that on my screen either. But you've played scary games before.
Only for October, and I quit most of them.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Some of them like I barely got through. Some of them like I played for like 15 minutes and then I quit. More assistant, I didn't even finish the tutorial and I quit.
That one looks fucking scary though, so I don't
Right.
blame you.
Yeah, like I watched the gameplays, but then when you're actually playing it, it's like what the fuck.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to us harassing you. Yeah.
Yeah. Say my name, chat. Say my name.
Are you really a girl? Where do you live? Where are you from?
Yeah. How old are you? How old are you, chat? Want to play the numbers game? Is it up or down? Okay, let me guess first. 20.
Are you Japanese, chat?
Yeah. Yeah. Age, sex, location, please, chat. Is chat single? Do you have a boyfriend? Oh, what a slut. Damn, I'm not OGing this chat. Have you ever talked to the opposite gender before, chat? Typical.
The typical can't trust chats anywhere.
Yeah, I can't trust chat. Yeah, maybe. Oh my god, I'm so excited to like harass the shit out of chat.
Me too. It'll be an experience for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, no, thank you so much for all of the fun today. Really looking forward to that stream. We'll plan that soon.
Thank you for having me, Leoa. I love you.
Yeah, of course. Love you too. Everyone, please be sure to go subscribe to Non. her channel. You can click on the @ in the title, or you can also check out her Twitter in the description box below. So be sure to give her lots of support and love. You can find more chaos on her channel. So
Yeah, remember to support Leora. Remember to press bump, to write bump in the comment section, so that Susan can see the post. And
how crazy would it be if like writing bump in the comment sections actually like suddenly made our videos like go crazy in the algorithm? That would be actually insane.
I think it would actually work though, because
But
they don't.
I think people have to be creative, because I think otherwise Susan might see it as spam.
That's true. That's true. You guys need to say bump in creative way.
Yeah. Use your bumpith and your bumpities and your BUMPs and
Yeah. The Otsu bump.
Otsu bump. Otsu bumpity.
Yeah. Like spell it with emotes or something.
Yeah,
fancy.
exactly. Uh-huh.
Bumpo rumpity, yeah.
There you go. All right, thank you guys so much. What's your Otsu again, Non?
Otsu nonon.
Li Otsu Nonon.
Li Otsu nonon. Yeah.
Li Otsu Nonon. Also Otsu bump, I guess.
Yeah, Otsu bump, Otsu bumpity, XD rise.
Asterisk moan asterisk.
Yeah. That's a dark path. If you ever want to like RP cybering with me, Leora, I'm also down.
Oh my fucking god! I think we'd get banned if we did that.
But what if like the only thing that we wrote is just moan and moan loud?
Oh yeah, we just go back and forth with the moans.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you dream of cybering with moans.
Otsu
moan. Okie dokie. Bye bye.